us! What is a koi?
Hey there, viewers! Get ready to explore a world where things get a bit spooky. We are diving into the mysteries of paranormal stuff, sightings of the mysterious Bigfoot, and encounters with creatures that make you scratch your head. It's not your everyday stuff. We're talking about tales that give you the chills. Imagine seeing strange figures in the dark or finding giant footprints that even experts can't explain. These videos take you on a trip into the unknown, where we uncover the secrets behind these weird happenings. Are these stories just wild imagination, or is there something more going on? Get set for some captivating and downright mysterious footage that'll make you question what you know. Hold tight, because we're about to embark on an extraordinary trip into the unknown. Creepy figure.
Going on 7 years and walked 100 miles through these woods.
In a really dark forest where the trees are super green, something super weird happened. A sneaky camera hiding in the leaves saw a spooky commodity. A dark, shadowy shape still moving through the lively leaves. It gave everyone who saw it goosebumps. This mysterious thing seemed to come from deep in the forest, gliding like a ghost. The camera, like a hidden spy, saw every tiny move as the shape snuck between the trees. The green plants around it made the mystery indeed more exciting.
It's not a broken tree or whatever.
Why was this strange thing in the quiet woods? The video made people feel confused and full of questions. The black shape against the bright green trees made a crazy picture, sticking in people's minds with lots of wondering and a little bit of fear. The calm green woods now had a secret, and everybody wanted to find out what it was.
If I move, then it moves.
Mystic deer and ghost. Deep in a mysterious forest, something strange happened. A secret show unfolded, caught by a hidden camera in the woods. A special deer appeared, kind of like a magical guardian in the middle of the spooky trees. Its eyes glowed in the dark night, making it look like something from another world. But then, a big change came. Out of the dark shadows, a see-through creature showed up. It was like a ghost moving really fast, faster than anything normal. No one could see its face because it was moving so quickly. The magical deer and the ghostly thing presented a weird view, like they were telling a scary story without words. Anyone watching got confused and a little scared. The see-through creature moved like smoke, leaving a mark on the hidden story of the forest. And then, just like that, the ghost appeared into the shadows where it came from. It was like a quick, quiet whisper in the windy, spooky forest. People left with a big question in their minds. What secrets hide in the shadows, and what are the invisible creatures in the mystical woods keeping to themselves? Eerie forest encounters. In the profound darkness of the forest, the trail camera divulged a disquieting spectacle. A phantom-like figure materialized from the shadows. A young girl, her countenance contorted in a disturbing visage. Captured by the lens, her existence resonated with an unsettling aura. Subsequently, another macabre apparition manifested. A man, his appearance twisted in the likeness of a voracious zombie. The woods reverberated with spectral murmurs, a bone-chilling waltz between the realm of the living and the ethereal beyond. For those brave enough to delve into the eerie unknown, the footage is documented in haunting detail at Bigfoot Captured. In a thick forest, a humming drone zoomed through the fresh air, its robot eyes catching something surprising. All of a sudden, a strange giant popped up, towering over the plants. Like a super quick shadow, the mysterious thing danced under the high trees. The drone, like a little adventurer, followed it nearly. Its camera buzzed, taking video of the exciting chase. This animal, usually talked about in stories around a campfire, moved through the woods like a quiet ghost, making only the sounds of leaves rustling. The drone's lens zoomed in, capturing the animal's big outline, a blur against the green background. Twigs cracked as the animal rushed, giving a rare look at a legend in action. Now, the drone was just a quiet watcher, gliding through the air at a safe distance. The animal, knowing it was being watched by the machine, slipped deeper into the dark, disappearing like an unsolved puzzle. The forest, once again hidden in riddles, kept its secret tight, leaving the drone's lens with only memories of a quick meeting with the mysterious animal. Alien Mermaid. Far, far away from Greenland, way down in the super chilly sea, something super strange happened. Two brave guys armed with a cool cam spark set out on a big adventure. They thought it was just a regular fishing trip, but boy were they wrong. When they threw their net into the icy water, guess what they caught? Not a fish, but a crazy cool creature, an alien mermaid. This mermaid had scales that sparkled like the northern lights. The guys were so surprised, staring at her shiny tail and magical eyes. The alien mermaid was not expecting this either. She was caught deep down underwater, and she started talking to the fishermen in a language they'd never heard. Her voice was like music from the ocean. The guys were both amazed and kind of scared. They could not believe they found such a weird and wonderful creature so far from home, wondering how she ended up in the freezing waters near Greenland. Lioness hunts warthog. Check this out. A trail camera caught a lioness in action, on a mission to feed her hungry cub. This little furball is all like, "Mom, I'm starving." So the lioness, being the superhero mom, gears up to face a big bad warthog. It's like a mini drama in the wild. The cub's hungry vibes are real, and the mom lioness is up for the challenge. She goes into stealth mode, stalking that warthog for what feels like forever. You can see her sizing up the situation, taking mental notes about her prey. It's like she's preparing for the ultimate showdown. Then, out of nowhere, bam! The lioness makes her move. It's this intense moment of nature doing its thing. No fancy words needed, just a hungry cub, a determined mom, and a warthog facing the lioness stare down. It's like the animal version of a superhero saving the day for the little sidekick. Wild, right? Man captured Bigfoot video. Once in a quiet forest, Joe set up something amazing, Bigfoot. With his camera ready, he slowly went near the mysterious giant ape-like animal and recorded it. The huge hairy Bigfoot moved gracefully among the trees, making the man super excited. The forest was full of sounds, leaves rustling, birds calling, creating a strange feeling.
He's moving. He's moving, he's moving, he's moving.
In the video, you could see Bigfoot's big hairy body fitting right into the trees. The man, barely breathing, shot it for a short, but really cool moment. The video shows the mysterious creature looking at the camera before vanishing into the deep forest. The man could not believe his luck. He was so amazed.
He's moving. He's moving, he's moving, he's moving.
The video got super popular, making people talk and argue about whether Bigfoot is real. Everyone watching felt excited and curious, wondering what other secrets might be hiding in the unknown forest. Hikers in the mountains. In the quiet woods, a hiker stopped on the path, looking at something strange. Up in a tree, peeping through the leaves, the hiker saw a busy cameraman below.
I look up, and there's this dude walking up on the road.
The hiker's eyes got big, and a confused face appeared. What is happening down there? The leaves above, moving in the wind, seemed to keep secrets. With a tilted head, the hiker looked closely, trying to see everything.
Look. My that's crazy.
A camera stood on sticks, pointing at a mysterious spot. Birds chirped like they knew something too. The hiker, hidden in the trees, felt like a secret viewer in a nature show. Leaning on the tree, the hiker just watched silently. The cameramen moved like they practiced, filming things not clear. A soft wind brought the smell of pine, making it even more magical.
Look. My that's crazy.
The hikers, surrounded by nature's show, kept watching, wondering what story the forest and the cameramen were telling. And so, under the leafy cover, the hikers stayed, taken by the quiet story in the middle of the wild. Armadillo girdled lizard. Hey, so there's this cool lizard called the armadillo girdled lizard. It's like a mini dragon with spiky tails. And let me tell you, they are downright adorable. Someone snapped up a pic of one, and you won't believe what these little guys do. They hold their tails in their mouths. It's like a lizard giving its tail a big ol' hug. How cute is that? Seeing them in the wild is like stumbling upon a real-life fantasy world. I mean, who knew there were creatures out there that looked like tiny dragons? Nature is full of surprises, and these lizards are proof of that. They bring a whole new level of charm to the animal kingdom. So next time you see a pic of an armadillo girdled lizard, just remember, you're looking at a real-life mini dragon with a spiky tail hug going on. Nature's pretty awesome, huh? Yeti chased a car.
Где он? Вон он стоит.
One quiet evening on a calm farm, a family had an unexpected adventure when a big hairy Yeti suddenly appeared. As the sun went down, the family got into their car, getting ready to go home. Little did they know, the Yeti had different ideas. They quickly drove away, their hearts beating fast. The Yeti, a legendary creature, chased them with giant steps, making the ground shake. The family's car twisted through the narrow farm roads, but the Yeti kept coming, its cold breath visible in the evening air. The kids in the backseat screamed with a blend of fear and excitement.
Вон он стоит. Сейчас стой вот так отсюда.
While the parents looked at each other with wide eyes. The chase went on through fields and past barns, with the Yeti's loud roars filling the night. Just when it seemed like the Yeti might catch them, the family's car made a sudden turn, leaving the Yeti behind. As they drove down, the Yeti stood alone in the fading light, its big shape disappearing into the dark.
Лёш! Закрой!
Explorer got attacked by Yeti. In a mysterious forest, a brave explorer went on a big adventure with just a camera. They wanted to capture the unknown beauty of nature, but things took a scary turn. Suddenly, a loud roar broke the peaceful silence, and huge furry creatures like the ones from stories appeared. The explorer got really scared as they realized they were facing Yetis, those legendary creatures. The camera shook as it tried to catch casts of the scary Yeti coming out from the trees. The calm forest turned into a battlefield between the explorer and the wild Yeti. It was a super tense situation as the explorer fought to stay safe, and the camera recorded every scary moment. In this nail-biting story, it's hard to tell what is real and what is just a legend. People watching are left wondering if the explorer will make it out of the Yeti's grasp, or if they'll become a part of the forest's hidden secrets.
Господи! Ой ты, батюшки мои, боже!
Sneaky Otter. In a mysterious forest where shadows whisper secrets, something sneaky happened in broad daylight. A camera quietly watched as a man and an otter had a strange encounter. Sunlight peeked through the old trees, and out popped an otter, its shiny fur looking like moonlight. Then the otter changed. Its eyes got serious, like it was planning something. A fisherman held a fish, and the otter, quick and confident, tried to grab it. Tension hung in the air as the animal made its move. The otter, like a forest ghost, tried to steal the fish. The camera, first watching the fishing, now showed a surprising match between man and wild creature. Leaves rustled as the forest heard human voices. Suddenly, loud shouts broke the peaceful scene, spreading through the trees.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
The otter, caught by the human, seemed surprised, giving us a quick look into the clash of nature and people. Then, just as quickly as it started, the mystery faded away. The otter, maybe understanding the forest's secrets, disappeared in the shadows, leaving us wondering about its uninterrupted adventure. The forest, having shown a bit of its hidden side, went back to looking calm, hiding the strange meeting in its timeless story.
Hey, hey, hey!
Skinwalker and Forest. In a spooky forest, ancient trees whispered secrets under a moonlit sky. A brave adventurer armed only with a camera explored deep into the wilderness. Little did they know, something supernatural hid in the dark. Suddenly, leaves rustled and distant howls echoed, sending chills down the adventurer's spine. On camera, a weird figure appeared, a creature with eyes glowing like globes in the dark.
Wait, stop right there. What is that? Is that a bug? What is that? Dude, that's not a bug, dude. That's not... Dude, go, go, go.
Scared but determined, the adventurer trembled, yet kept the camera still, capturing the Skinwalker's mysterious form between the trees. The critter, a legendary shapeshifter, sounded unaware of being watched. Its form changed, blending with the ancient woods. The video, a spooky evidence of the supernatural, made the adventurer wonder about reality and the mysterious. The once calm forest now held secrets that could not be unseen. The video, a peek into the unknown, stayed as a spooky reminder of the strange mysteries just beyond our understanding.
Wait, stop right there. What is that? Is that a bug? What is that? Dude, that's not a bug, dude. That's not... Dude, go, go, go.
Strange creature. One spooky night deep in the jungle, something really creepy happened. A hidden camera in the tall trees saw it all. Picture this. The moon is shining weirdly, and out of the darkness comes this really scary creature. You can barely see its shape, but it's moving in a way that is like a nightmare from a scary story. This creature crawls in a strange, unsettling way, like it's intentionally trying to give you the chills. The camera catches its eyes, and they have this weird glow that makes your spine sting. The jungle, usually buzzing with night sounds, goes silent, like it's either amazed or spooked by this critter. Every time the creature takes a step, it's like a drumbeat in the quiet night. It moves through the dark jungle so smoothly, making everything feel uneasy. The jungle, full of secrets and shadows, accidentally shows off this mysterious visitor, and the camera is the only one who saw this weird dance in the middle of the wild. Flapping illusion. In this cool video, a bird hangs out in front of the camera without flapping its wings. People got all curious and came up with wild ideas, like maybe we're in a computer game. The bird looks like it's just chilling mid-air because its wings aren't moving. Some folks even doubted if it was real, throwing out some pretty out there explanations. But guess what? The person who made the video, a YouTuber named Gingerbeard, spilled the beans. Turns out the bird's floating act is just because the camera's frame rate matches perfectly with the bird's wing flapping. Bigfoot behind the tree. One sunny morning, way inside a big forest, a strange creature got caught on camera without even knowing. Sun streamed through the thick leaves as a huge shape appeared from behind an enormous tree. The creature, covered in shaggy fur, looked really big against the green trees. The camera, like it was watching a show, zoomed in on the surprised visitor. It looked like Bigfoot, the legendary animal fitting right in with the trees. The sun showed off its furry coat, and the dark tree made the whole thing feel mysterious. The critter did not notice the camera and just stood there for a bit, maybe thinking about its life in the secret forest world. This unexpected meeting, saved in one picture, left behind a feeling of amazement and joy, like stories hidden deep in the wild woods. The quiet morning got to see something extraordinary, a moment frozen in time by the camera's careful eye. Mysterious Bigfoot Forest Enigma. In a big green forest, something strange happened. The sun looked down on a calm river, and the sounds of the water mixed with the noises of the trees. The river, surrounded by tall green trees, shared secrets of the leaves that whispered in the breeze. In the bright daytime, something appeared, a ghostly figure moving through the woods. It was kind of hard to see, like a mystery in the edge of your eyes. Was it part of the forest, or did it come from the dark parts? This thing, all wrapped up in mystery, looked like a huge legendary giant. Maybe the secret protector of the wild, the one people called Bigfoot. Covered in fur and moved with a clear goal. In its big hands it held something, but nobody could figure out what it was or why it was there. As this mysterious creature walked through the trees, the air felt full of questions. Every step made people wonder, but the leaves in the river stayed silent. The forest, keeping its secrets, watched as the strange figure disappeared into the shadows. What made it wander around? The puzzle hung in the air, a mystery written into the forest story, leaving everyone looking for answers. The meeting of the everyday world and the magical unknown continued, a story untold in the ancient, tree-filled hideaway. Massive Bigfoot. Once upon a time in the lurking woods, there's this hunter, right? He sets up a trail camera thinking he'll catch some regular forest critters doing their thing. All seems normal until he checks the footage. Bam! Bigfoot, massive and hairy, struts into the frame. Hunter's jaw hits the floor. Like, what in the world just happened? Now, here's where it gets wild. Bigfoot, it turns out, has hooves. Hooves! Hunter's terror level jumps up a notch. He's standing there, probably regretting every decision that led him to this bizarre discovery. I mean, who expects Bigfoot to have hooves? It's like finding out your favorite movie character is actually an alien. So the hunter's mind is doing acrobatics. Is this for real or some next level hoax? He's scared out of his wits, questioning everything he thought he knew about the lurking woods. Imagine his dilemma, a seasoned hunter spooked by a hairy, hooved Bigfoot on his own trail camera. Nature can be weird, man. Bigfoot throw the trees. In a super thick forest where only tiny bits of sun cast through the leafy roof, something really amazing was found. News people and scientists found a gigantic animal that had been hiding among the super high trees for like forever. Huge footprints in the soft dirt guiding them deeper into the wild heart of the woods. Then the leaves made noise and branches snapped, telling everyone that something special was coming. And oh boy, with a super loud roar, this enormous thing stepped out from the dark. The news folks' eyes, wide open in surprise, climbed to get their cameras, taking pictures of this totally awesome scene. The scientists, all curious and with their cool gadgets, wrote down every little thing. The big animal, covered in messy wild fur, moved really smoothly through the leaves, making everything feel kind of mysterious. The forest, which used to be just a normal place, now had this incredible secret. Dogman caught on cam. In a quiet forest at sunset, something really amazing came off. A camera on a tree recorded a strange creature called a Dogman. The sun went down, making long, dark, and thick trees. Suddenly, a noise in the bushes caught the camera's attention. A creature came out with the person's body, but a dog's head, sneaking through the trees. Its fur had browns and grays, making it blend in perfectly. The Dogman's ears perked up, smelling the air to sense something close. In the fading sunlight, its eyes shone like magic. The camera zoomed in, showing the creature's strong body and dog-like features. The Dogman moved smoothly, nearly like a ghost going through the forest with a blend of human and animal skills. People who saw the movie were really interested in the riddle critter. The Dogman faded into the dark, leaving everyone curious and with lots of questions about what secrets the timber hides. Hunting dark wolf. So get this, a trail camera caught this video of a bunch of dark wolves on the lookout for grub. These wolves are like food detectives with senses 100 times sharper than ours. They can sense any critter coming from miles away. So they're wandering around, being all sneaky, and then bam, they find their meal. It's like a wild buffet moment. The wolves go into action mode, attacking and chowing down on their find. You can see their instincts kicking in, survival mode activated. Nature's got this whole circle of life thing going on, and these wolves are just doing their wild thing. The video is like a front row seat to the wild side of dinner time for these dark wolves. No fancy words needed, it's just nature being its raw, wolfy self. They may not have dinner reservations, but those wolves sure know how to hunt and feast in the great outdoors. Whitetail buck. Once in a big green jungle, there was an amazing creature with a snowy white tail. This special buck had antlers that reached up to the sky and did important things every day in the jungle. One sunny day, a camera quietly watched as the big white-tailed buck became the main character in the busy jungle. Sun came through the thick leaves, making the buck's coat look really nice. As the buck walked, it was like the jungle floor got quiet, and the buck seemed like a king. Its strong hooves left marks on the soft ground. All the curious jungle animals stopped what they were doing to see the buck moving through the green plants. The buck looked around with its sharp eyes, noticing every sound in the lively nature. As the day went on, the big white-tailed buck kept doing its job, being a silent protector of the jungle. It moved through the plants, making everything look even more beautiful in nature's exciting show. Bigfoot through the rocks. In a thick jungle, there is a mysterious animal with shaggy fur and big feet. People talk about it in spooky stories around the fire. One day, a man wanted to capture nature's beauty with his camera. Little did he know, something extraordinary was about to happen. From behind high trees, Bigfoot, the mysterious animal, came out still. It had a playful look in its eyes and started a game of hide and seek with the man. Bigfoot hid behind big tree trunks and threw rocks, making a noise like leaves rustling and distant thuds. Each rock throw was like a secret hop, showing how tricky and mysterious Bigfoot is. The man was amazed and excited. He adjusted his camera to get a better look. Through the lens, the jungle turned into a mystery play, with Bigfoot as the main actor, throwing rocks like it was nature's way of clapping. The once silent jungle now echoed with the giant's playful moves, leaving the man stunned by the hidden wonders in the heart of the wild. Creepy man. In a quiet forest where trees share secrets with the wind, something spooky happened. A creepy man hidden in the darkness slowly came out, like a mysterious creature waking up.
Buddy! How you doing? Oh!
He moved without making a sound, like leaves rumoring in the night. A sneaky camera hidden in the trees recorded this scary moment. The lens showed the man's ghostly figure crawling out from the thick bushes, with his eyes giving off a weird glow.
Just some cruisers, man!
The moon's pale light touched his strange face, making the branches above seem scared. As the camera mugged each strange move, the air got really tense. The man's presence was like a scary puzzle the forest did not want to figure out. His crawling shadow against the dark background gave everyone goosebumps, telling a spooky story without words. The forest, once a peaceful place, now kept the secret of the crawling man. A mystery frozen in the camera's stare. The recorded video turned into a rumored tale shared by those who believed in spooky things, leaving a lasting memory in the scared soul of the woods.
Buddy! How you doing? Oh!
Timberwolf. So, there's this video, right? It shows a big male timberwolf stuck in the fields. Some guy's got him all caught up with a rope thing on his face, and his poor leg is being dragged by something. It's kinda heartbreaking. This wolf is trying so hard to break free, struggling and all, but it's not working out for him. You can see in the video that he just wants to be out there, running around in the wild. It's like he's saying, "Let me go, I just want to be free." Imagine being in his furry shoes, dealing with all that. It's tough to watch because you can feel the wolf's frustration. Nobody wants to see a wild animal like him getting caught up like that. Hopefully, someone steps in and helps the poor guy out. Nature is meant to be free and wild, right? Mysterious headless wanderer. In the daytime video, something weird happened. There was a man without a head walking strangely down a quiet street. It looked creepy and gave a spooky feeling, like a strange dance of someone missing their head. The video didn't show the man's face, making him a big mystery. He seemed like a ghostly figure moving around in the normal world. All we could see was his back, and it felt like a canvas with a hidden story. Was this strange walker a leftover from ancient times, coming back to life in our own time? People began to guess and imagine things, making it hard to tell what was real and what wasn't. The street, once just a regular road, now seemed touched by something weird, as if time had let us see a place of history covered in mystery. No one had clear answers, and the headless man turned into a symbol of things we can't explain. Was he a ghost traveling among the living, following some secret plan only known to mysterious powers? This headless wanderer, a quiet mystery, stayed in our thoughts, making us wonder about the blurry line between what we know and what's still a secret. Mysterious creature in farms. In the quiet night, something strange happened in the big fields. A camera saw a mysterious black figure that looked like a dog. It moved around in the dark, keeping its actions a secret. Its fur was super dark, like the sky at midnight, and it seemed to soak up the weak moonlight. This figure moved still, leaving everyone curious. The video showed it had a mysterious vibe, like it knew something only the night understood. The wind whispered in the grass, making the moment even more suspenseful. This mysterious thing walked through the dark, its shape a puzzle the night did not want to break. Each step made a sound in the quiet, marking the mystery seen through the camera. The usually calm fields turned into a stage for this nighttime puzzle. People watching on the other side of the screen felt amazed and fascinated. The black figure disappeared into the dark, and the night kept its secrets again. Mystical spider Enigma. In the secret house, a secret video happened, taken by a hidden house camera. In the video, a man was just doing regular work in his backyard. He was cleaning up old stuff when something strange appeared from his garden, a huge spider. This spider felt like a mysterious sign as the daylight got weaker. The air got heavy, like the spider knew secrets wrapped up in its big body. The man went from surprise to real fear because this spider was way too big and creepy. He tried to use his cleaning tool to scare it away, but the spider didn't care. It kept moving slowly, like it had a plan, making the place feel spooky and quiet. In this weird dance between the man and the spider, fear took over the backyard. The man tried hard to hit the spider, making a scary noise. But here's the strange part. The spider, this magical giant bug, didn't care about the man's hits. It went on like it had a job to do, like it followed some kind of magic. The huge spider went after the man, not stopping. The man, just a regular person caught in fear, ran away. And then the video suddenly ended, like it had its own secrets. The mystery of the giant spider stayed like a puzzle in the dark, full of scary feelings, wonder, and places nobody knows. Forest mysterious eerie creature. Deep in the forest where sunlight barely reaches, a video spilled a mysterious tale. In the dim light, a weird creature, all black, showed up. It moved like a shadow, doing a strange dance among the old trees. Quick and sneaky, it didn't play by the usual rules, making the air chilly as it slipped into the shadows. The video peeked into a world hard to get. The creature, like a ghost, popped up without spilling its secrets, keeping hidden. People tried to crack the mystery but got frustrated. The creature's dark shape didn't match what we know, leaving everyone puzzled. Was it a ghost or a shadow-born thing? Unanswered questions hung like mist. The creature vanished into the forest hug, its puzzle fading like whispers in the breeze. The forest holding tight to its secret stayed hushed, leaving curious minds to wonder about the unsolved mystery. Real Sasquatch snaps. In a big forest, a camera caught something amazing, a real-life Sasquatch. The picture showed a really high creature covered in thick wild fur, blending in with the old trees. When the camera took the Sasquatch's photo in its home, a strong feeling came from the picture. The sun in black on the creature's rough fur looked like a magical hop, showing how wild and beautiful it's out there. The picture felt like it had ancient wisdom, like the Sasquatch knew all the secrets of the forest that had been around for a long time. There was a mysterious feeling around the high creature, like it was connected to the trees, moss, and streams that made the forest so grand. The moment was super quiet, and the Sasquatch being there made it even more special. It felt like you could almost hear the leaves moving, the wind softly talking, and the forest's heartbeat. The picture set that moment, showing the meeting of things we know and things we don't. Massive sea creature. In a big, never-ending ocean, something really huge moved under the waves. One sunny day, a military helicopter flying over the sea saw a giant shadow swimming below. The people inside the helicopter could not believe what they were seeing, a gigantic ocean creature coming up from the deep. It was like a super big ancient monster showing itself. The helicopter's blades were spinning fast as the military team figured out what to do. They stayed up in the air looking down and saw how massive the creature was. Its skin sparkled in the sunlight and the waves splashed against its really big body. Everyone on the helicopter got tense as they told their headquarters about finding this giant sea creature. It became a careful dance between the people and the monster. While the helicopter went around, the sea giant moved slower, maybe confused by the sudden visit. The military team, amazed and careful, quickly took movie and notes about this incredible discovery. Cryptid house. As the night draped its inky shroud over the tranquil house, the security camera unveiled a sinister secret. In the dining room, where laughter once echoed, now dwelled a chilling enigma. Disturbing figures neither of this world nor the next materialized before the lens. Within the eerie confines of the video, an ominous presence took form, casting an unsettling shadow across the room. Was it the ethereal specter of a vengeful ghost, or perhaps an otherworldly being from realms unknown? Its spectral silhouette danced with malevolence, flickering like a spectral candle in a gusty wind. Each frame revealed more, yet left unanswered questions lingering in the dimly lit chamber. The dining room had become a portal to the uncanny, a place where the ordinary dared not tread. The unsettling truth remained. Something supernatural had left its haunting mark, forever etched in that enigmatic footage. Bird in the sky. In the quiet mountains, a tiny bird found itself stuck in a really cool moment. Its feathers were spread out like an open umbrella, looking super graceful in the air. But here's the funny part. It was not flying or flapping its wings. A camera snug in the mountain's clinch took a picture of this amazing sight. The bird looked like it was frozen in time, taking a break from its usual flying routine. The bird's wings were unfolded, and each soft feather was hanging in the wind's invisible hands. No rush, no hurry. It was like a calm dance between the bird and the breeze. The shot of this moment tells a story of peace, like the mountain air shared some secrets that made the little bird feel all cozy. When the camera clicked, it caught this special moment, a tiny creature in a huge world just hanging out between the ground and the sky. The icon shares the hidden stories of nature, where even simple things like a bird hanging in the air became important parts of life's big story. Creepy encounter. In the spooky Appalachian Mountains, there is a scary story about a person exploring the thick jungle with just a camera. As they went deeper, the place got super quiet, and it felt like the trees were sharing old secrets. Things got really tense when the brave explorer saw something creepy. The camera caught it all, and it was so creepy that it made them shiver. The bushes hinted that something spooky was there, even though they could not see it. All of a sudden, the camera showed a strange figure hiding in the dark. It looked like a spooky dance of darkness and moonlight, giving the explorer a big scare. As this weird thing seemed to notice them and stared at the camera, the explorer was stuck, scared, and fascinated at the same time. They did not make a cast. The camera kept recording, showing a ghostly encounter in the Appalachian wilds. This creepy adventure left a scary memory, turning the once beautiful jungle into a place of secrets that will always give you the creeps. Mysterious midnight buck. In the dark, shadows dance quietly in the wilderness. A hidden camera, like a secret watcher, saw something special at night, capturing the magical feeling of a hidden world we usually can't see. The camera showed the mysterious marks of a big buck's paws, making a strange story on the ground under the bushes. At night, the unseen star wearing antlers with stories of ancient times did something like a ritual. The noise of its paws on the ground echoed in the quiet night, creating a mysterious song. The hidden camera watched this secret dance in the moonlight. Strange sounds filled the dark air, making everything feel suspenseful. The gentle touch of each paw on the ground seemed like a secret language only animals at night understand. But there was a question in the air. Why did the buck choose the late night to do this mysterious thing? The secret meeting in the dark left everyone curious, wondering like fog in the moonlight trees. The mystery of why the buck did this in the middle of the night stayed hidden, covered by the secrets of nature that it doesn't always share with people. Real Bigfoot footage. In a deep, quiet forest where trees seem to share secrets, a curious person set up a camera to catch a glimpse of the famous Bigfoot. Days turned into nights, and just when things were getting a bit boring, something amazing happened. The camera, sitting quietly, recorded the incredible moment when Bigfoot came out from the murk. This huge, hairy animal walked through the thick trees, leaving big footprints on the ground. The video, a bit shaky but so fascinating, proved that Bigfoot might actually be real, causing a lot of excitement online. People were talking a lot about the sighting, especially because you could hear the loud thuds of Bigfoot's way. Some people did not believe it was real, while others who believed in Bigfoot were really happy to have some proof. This mysterious animal, usually just a story, now seemed to be a real part of the world, making everyone wonder about the secrets still hidden in the wild forest. Strange creature. Once in a quiet farm, something weird got caught on camera. A strange creature not like anything you've seen. It had a long, strong, scaled tail like an alligator, but then was surprised. No arms. Yep, you got it right. No arms at all. The farmers doing their daily work could not believe their eyes when they found this odd creature. Its scaly tail moved around, swishing and swaying, going through the fields in a really interesting and kinda spooky way. The camera took a video of every moment, freezing the creature's picture with its special armless look. Lots of questions flew around the farm like busy freaks. What was this creature? Where did it come from? And the big one, style did it get by without arms? Everyone in town chatted about the mystery of the scaly-tailed creature, making the ordinary days on the farm feel a bit magical. Mystical Bigfoot Enigma. This video showed that in a magical forest where sunlight painted patterns on the ground, something strange happened. This weird video showed a huge creature called Bigfoot caught in a hidden trap. It was like a giant mystery hovering between stories and real life. People, curious and a bit scared, showed up in the woods. They felt a mysterious energy among the ancient trees, making every step a bit uneasy. The camera in the video moved through the trees, and there were tourists, those curious people, coming to see what's going on. The forest seemed to hold a secret that mixed up with our world. The video was bright with daylight, but Bigfoot looked blurry and strange, like a ghost. Was it a guardian of the forest or a shadowy spirit? The people there, with their cameras ready, tried to capture the feeling of this strange creature in our human world. Whispers spread through the leaves, stories born from not knowing. How did the trap catch such a big thing, and why were the tourists there watching this ghostly event? The mystery stayed, like a hidden dance between what's real and what's a mystery, keeping the secrets of the forest wrapped in a big unknown hug. Coyote with his friend. Beneath the moon's soft light, a smart coyote waited by a big pipe, its fluffy tail jiggling with excitement. High above, a loud road carried cars like a fast swash. The coyote looked around with sharp eyes, listening for its friend's pause. They both knew without talking that they'd stick together. After a while, a noise came from the shadows. The buddy coyote cautiously joined, eyes meeting in a clear understanding. Together, they slipped through hidden dangers under big, hard roads. A watchful camera hidden from the coyotes took a quick picture of their friendship. The shot captured the special moment, saving it forever. It showed how these wild buddies stuck together in the dark, facing the dangers of the human world. With the road humming above, the coyotes still disappeared into the night, leaving only stories before. Deep-sea creature. As the sun went down and depicted the sky with warm colors, a curious guy with a camera found something amazing at the empty beach. Wondering about a strange shape peeking from the beach, he decided to check it out. With every step, the creature revealed itself, and the man's eyes got big. He quickly aimed his camera, capturing the mysterious thing hidden there for who knows how long. The creature looked like it was from another world, with see-through fins that shimmered in the fading light. Its shiny scales suggested a life in the deep sea that people might not understand. Not bothered by the man's snooping, the creature seemed to be peacefully asleep, keeping its secrets safe on the beach. The man, feeling a mix of amazement and nervousness, recorded lots of videos, making sure to remember this rare moment. As the camera clicked, a feeling of awe filled the air, making the man suppose about all the hidden mysteries beneath the surface of our everyday world. Mysterious night encounter. One night in a dark forest, a man with a light walked alone. The light flickered in the shadows as he moved through the old trees. Strange sounds whispered through the night, mixing with leaves and distant murmurs. As the man went further into the ancient woods, something magical appeared, breaking the quiet. It was a majestic creature, like the ones in stories, a white Bigfoot. It looked enormous, glowing like it was made of moonlight itself. The mystery grew as the creature stared at a camera, its eyes dark and absorbing the darkness around. Time felt still as the giant being looked at the man capturing the video. They shared a strange moment, and then the Bigfoot gracefully walked away, disappearing into the trees. The forest kept its secrets, and no one knew why the white Bigfoot visited that night. It was like a puzzle with no solution, a story missing an ending, leaving behind only the feeling of a mysterious and unexplained night. Zombie woman. On a dark evening, something strange happened on a busy street. Out of nowhere, a zombie lady showed up, stumbling around for everyone to see. Picture this spooky sight. A creature with scary-looking torn clothes, moving among surprised people. The crowd gasped, stuck in a mix of fear and curiosity. Even the police, the ones who keep things in order, watched closely, eyes fixed on the strange scene. As the zombie lady moved on, she hushed over the street. people whispered and talked fast among themselves. Some held on to their things, not sure what was going to be. The police with serious faces looked at each other, trying to figure out what was going on. It was a weird moment, like normal life breaking down into something strange. The usual everyday routine interrupted by a surprise visit from the undead. As things got more tense, both the crowd and the police stayed stuck, waiting to see what would happen with this weird interruption. The zombie lady, not noticing the fuss she caused, kept going on her strange travel through the surprise city scene. Sneak attack. In a quiet, sun-soaked influent, a mischievous alligator hatched a devious plan. With stealthy eyes lurking just above the water's surface, it observed a young boy casting his fishing line into the peaceful river. Suddenly, like a shadow in the murky depths, the alligator devised a sneak attack. With a swift charge, it burst forth from the water, jaws wide open, aiming to snatch the boy's prized catch. The unsuspecting boy, absorbed in the thrill of the catch, was caught off guard. The splash echoed through the serene surroundings as the alligator's attempt was captured by a hidden camera. The reptilian thief's daring attack unfolded in a series of shots, freezing the heart-pounding moment when predator and prey collide. The boy, astonished by the unexpected assault, managed to escape with his fish, while the alligator sneaks back into the water, its snout disappearing beneath the ripples. The stolen moment, frozen in time by the cam, became a tale of the wild, a reminder of nature's unpredictable dance between survival and surprise. Mysterious Bigfoot haunting. The videos show that as the sun went down, shadows stretched across the quiet fields near the old farm. A strange thing happened there. Someone recorded a video of a really big creature, like the famous Bigfoot. It walked in the grass, and you could only see its dark shape against the fading evening sky. This huge thing moved strangely, kind of mysterious. The camera was far away, so it couldn't show the details. It felt like the creature was from another world, making everything around it feel not quite real. People in the area started talking, wondering how this Bigfoot came to the field and what it was doing. Nobody had answers, and everyone was curious about this strange event as the sun disappeared. Watching the video made people feel uneasy. The images weren't clear, and the Bigfoot's reasons were unknown. People even started thinking of wild ideas like old stories mixing with our world. Bigfoot, like a ghost in the dim light, left behind lots of questions. Honey badger versus leopards. Once by a shiny lake, a tough little honey badger was just doing its thing, maybe hunting for a tasty treat. Suddenly, 3 sneaky leopards showed up, hungry eyes glowing. The honey badger felt something was up and stood its ground, ready for whatever. The leopards did not back off. They circled the honey badger. Their spotted fur hiding in the dark, tails fluttering with excitement. The air got tense as the big cats closed in. The honey badger might be small, but it was known for being fierce. With a burst of energy, it fought back, growling and snapping. The leopards were surprised and hesitated for a moment. A wild fight broke out near the calm lake, with claws swiping and teeth showing. The honey badger bravely took on the challenge, proving that strength is not just about size. The story of this battle by the water would be talked about among the reeds for a long time. Bear encounter. Once in a big wild jungle, 2 familiars decided to explore. They walked among tall trees and twisted vines, feeling excited about what was ahead. As they went further, they heard a noise in the bushes. Suddenly, a huge bear came out, its fur shining in the sunlight. The hikers got really scared and stood still. The bear was more curious than mean.
Go to the left side of the trail.
Left side of the trail.
It sniffed the air and stood up on its back legs. The hikers, hearts beating fast, stepped back slowly, trying not to upset the big animal.
Hey, bear.
The jungle got super quiet as this surprising meeting happened. Eventually, the bear, maybe tired of watching the scared humans, strolled back into the jungle. The hikers felt so relieved realizing they had a close moment with the wild beauty. The jungle, once mysterious, became a story they'd tell for a long time, a story of bravery and the day they met a bear in the deep, wild heart of nature. Ghosted car. In the obscure recesses of the internet, a cryptic video materialized, draped in an unsettling darkness that sent shivers down the spines of all who dared to press play. This eerie footage unfolded a spine-chilling narrative of a car ensnared by malevolent forces, a tale unparalleled in its macabre essence. Within the confines of this haunted vehicle, bewildered souls found themselves ensnared, rendered powerless as the car careened recklessly through the enveloping night. The wailing sirens of a desperate police pursuit trailed the spectral machine, yet it defied all semblance of logic. Vanishing into the ether, it left lawmen confounded and disconcerted. The revelation from security cameras laid bare the horrifying truth. The car re-emerged an apparition in the abyss. It moved in sinister circles, its speed oscillating from a ghostly crawl to breakneck acceleration. Officers, hearts pounding with dread, trailed the spectral vehicle only to witness it dissolve into nothingness once more. Upon reaching the point of its enigmatic disappearance, an otherworldly spectral awaited them. Inexplicably, steel rods obstructed their path, an eerie barrier, seemingly the hard work of forces beyond the earthly realm. The unsettling video left no room for skepticism. A malevolent spirit or a vengeful ghost had seized control of that forsaken car, brazenly defying the natural laws of our world and leaving behind only a potent cocktail of fear and an enduring haunting mystery. Real Bigfoot sighting. One sunny day in a thick jungle, a guy pointed his camera into the wild, hoping to find cool stuff. Suddenly, a strange thing popped out of the dark, all furry and super high.
He's way back there, you see him? It's a blonde one too, he's just peeking.
Joe's heart fought because he was gaping right at what many thought was a made-up creature. Bigfoot. His camera shook a bit, but he kept it together, focusing on this giant thing. Sunlight browsed through the leaves, showing off how huge the critter was. Every step it took made the ground shake. The guy could not stop gasping in amazement, and his sounds mixed with the leaves making noise as Bigfoot strolled through the bushes. At that moment, the guy's camera caught evidence of something people talked about for ages. Even though the video was a bit shaky, it became proof that this mysterious critter, always part of stories, was real. The jungle, once full of secrets, now had a big one that the guy, with his wide eyes and camera, shared with everyone. Dogman werewolf caught on cam. Late one night in a deep jungle, a brave lady went camping with just her safe torch. Little did she know the forest had secrets she never imagined. As the night got darker, her camera caught something spine-chilling. A black werewolf, part man, part dog with glowing green eyes. This scary creature came out of the shadows, making her feel shivers. Suddenly, her camping adventure turned into a super scary meeting with something supernatural. The werewolf, with its fur standing up, came closer with a strange power. Its glowing eyes lit up the dark, making a really strange scene. The air felt heavy with suspense as the lady held onto her torch, feeling stuck in this unreal moment. The camera took a picture, saving the night when the jungle showed its mysterious habitant, the scary and mysterious Dogman werewolf. Mysterious black Bigfoot with its baby. In a daytime forest, something mysterious happened. A camera saw a hidden sight. A black Bigfoot, like an old secret, walked quietly among the trees. It held something precious. A baby rested in its big arms. The Bigfoot, like a guardian ghost, moved gracefully through the trees. As if the forest shared secrets only it understood. The air felt strange, filled with mystery, each step echoing stories etched in the greenery. Zooming in, you could see Bigfoot's motherly side. A protective feeling surrounded them as they went deeper into the tree-filled unknown. Were they searching for safety or following ancient ways? The camera, just watching, didn't tell much about what Bigfoot wanted. The Bigfoot's eyes were dark, holding ancient wisdom. The baby stuck close, a survival dance in the shadowy woods. The forest, part of the mystery, watched as they went further into the dark. What promise kept this secret family close to the trees, and what made them run? The questions hung in the forest air as the black Bigfoot and its baby vanished into the deep woods, leaving a story of wonder, proof that nature hides lasting mysteries. Real Bigfoot footprints. In a mysterious forest, some curious scientists found something really amazing. Huge footprints that could only belong to Bigfoot, the mysterious critter. These prints pressed into the soft ground were like nature's secret communication. The scientists with wide eyes and amazed faces carefully measured and looked at the giant footprints, their minds filled with excitement.
You can see a little bit where it's smashed. See the toes.
The footprints, each as big as a dinner plate, hinted at a creature talked about in stories around campfires. This discovery made scientists everywhere wonder and talk. The researchers with cameras and tools for measuring carefully wrote down everything they found, hoping to solve the Bigfoot puzzle.
When it goes here.
The once quiet timber now echoed with whispers from those who saw evidence of a creature that people talked about for hundreds of times.
All had experiences that have changed our lives. I mean, literally shook the foundations of what we...
These footprints, like old hints in the Earth's diary, made the scientists even more curious. They wanted to go deeper into the wild to find this mysterious giant. As the sun set and long shadows covered the forest, the researchers left feeling amazed and determined, eager to uncover the secrets hidden in those huge footprints. Dangerous animal spotted. Two fearless guys went on an exciting trip and suddenly came face to face with a mammoth, scary animal, kind of like a rhino. Their hearts were beating super fast as they hid behind big trees holding onto sticks for dear life. This massive beast with super thick skin that looked like armor stomped around in the thick jungle, not even noticing the two guys hiding. The guys got really tense, gripping their stick weapons, eyes wide with a mix of amazement and fear. The huge animal's horn shape loomed in the background, caught on camera in a moment that was both super cool and kinda scary. The air was heavy with nerves as the guys planned their next move, figuring out how far they were from the animal. It was like a movie scene with a big showdown between people and nature, and nobody knew what would happen. Bigfoot's mystery in forest. This picture showed a really mysterious scene. In a thick forest, a hidden camera caught a strange sight. A creature like Bigfoot, all black and blending with the green trees. It stayed behind a tall tree, its details unclear and mysterious. People who saw the picture felt confused by the odd scene. They guessed about where it came from and why it was there, making the wild place even more mysterious. The hidden creature in the shadowy leaves made people wonder if legends could be real in the wild woods. Nobody knew how it reached there and what was its purpose. Its mystery was left unsolved. Leaf-like frog. Once in a quiet forest, there was this magical frog that played pretend as a leaf. It had rust like skin and bumps that looked just like leaves around it. Nobody knew that the regular-looking leaf was actually a smart frog in disguise. One day, a man who liked exploring the forest took out his camera to take a movie of all the pretty things. Little did he know, the magical frog was right there, looking just like the old leaves. Later, when the man checked his shots, he saw the hidden frog. He was super surprised and zoomed in on the picture. He noticed the frog's tiny eyes and feet that looked like they belonged to a frog, not a leaf. This mysterious frog had tricked everyone with its leafy act. The man could not believe he got such a cool picture. The special moment made him feel amazed and made him see that nature has lots of cool surprises. It was like a reminder that sometimes the most amazing stuff is right there, pretending to be ordinary. Bigfoot's mysterious skull. In the quiet daytime, a strange video shows a huge black skull, a mysterious leftover from the hidden parts of the world. It's got big, scary teeth, making a spooky shape against the normal background. As the video goes on, a strange face appears full of secrets, leaving anyone who sees it feeling a bit uneasy. Nobody really knows what this big thing is. It used to be called Bigfoot, a mythical creature wandering the woods. But now, it's just a memory of something powerful. The skull, all alone, tells a creepy story. People who find this strange video can't stop wondering what happened. The forest, good at keeping secrets, hides the story of what went down. It won't share the windy whisper or the giant footprints. Was it something from space or a secret fight between hunters and the hunted? The story of the lonely skull keeps bouncing around in the quiet, making people really curious to figure out what really went on with Bigfoot, lost in the hidden parts of the daytime. Mystical night, eerie creature. In the dark night, something strange happened. A video caught a weird thing on a roof.
Oh,
People walking nearby saw it, a spooky creature with glowing eyes in the shadows. It looked odd, and nobody could understand what it really was. Those people got scared as they stared at the mysterious sight. The creature stayed still, making the air feel heavy with fear. Its glowing eyes felt like they weren't from our world. Feeling brave, the people went closer, hoping to solve the mystery. But it wasn't a living thing. It was more like a spooky skeleton on the roof. The night air was filled with strange secrets. The mystery stuck around, like a puzzle no one could solve. People wondered what was that ghostly thing in the dark. The secrets of that night, like mist disappearing, left everyone with a memory of a creepy mystery that stayed unsolved.
what the? Where'd it go?
Wild Komodo dragon. In a big, deep forest, there was a strong and wild Komodo dragon. Its shiny scales looked like a tough guard in the sun, and its eyes showed how fierce it was. This tough dragon was like the boss of the forest, moving still and gracefully through the bushes. The air felt heavy with the dragon around, telling other animals to stay away. One day, a curious watchman came into the forest. They were not scared and walked up to the dragon with a brave look in their eye. Surprisingly, a weird friendship started between them.
Look at this, you guys. Whoa, look at this massive piece. I gotta be really...
The watchmen did not mind that the dragon was usually mean. Instead, they played together in the forest. It was like a show with the high trees and the sound of leaves. The watchman and the dragon danced and played, breaking the normal rules of the wild. Their strange friendship became a secret story in the heart of the forest, a tale of a surprising bond between a tough Komodo dragon and a watchman who loved the wild world.
I got one over there and one over here. Whoa, look at these.
Turtle in the river. Once upon a sunny day near the river, a curious turtle decided to go for a swim. As he swam along, something really big caught his eye. The turtle was so interested that he turned around, twitched his little flippers, and started swimming backward to see it better. His eyes got super wide when a giant fish came up from the deep river. The water sparkled as the fish moved gracefully, and the turtle could not look away. Slowly and steadily, the turtle kept up with the big fish, like they were dancing in the water. The swash turned into a magical stage where the turtle was amazed by how huge and beautiful the fish was. A special feeling filled the quiet river as the turtle and the fish shared a quick moment, with the turtle swimming backward to enjoy every bit of the fantastic fish. And that is how, in the calm river flow, this surprising meeting happened, giving the turtle a story to keep in his heart. Mystic forest encounter. One night deep in the old forest, something strange happened. There's a video that caught it all, a moose alone and calm in the trees. But then the moonlight made weird shapes, and suddenly a Bigfoot appeared. It was like a ghost hiding among the dark branches, its eyes glowing. The moose didn't notice Bigfoot, just standing there peacefully under the stars. Everything got quiet, a strange feeling filling the air. We didn't know why Bigfoot was watching the moose. Was it going to do something? Time passed and the forest felt tense, like something big was about to happen. The Bigfoot seemed ready to make a move, guarding secrets of the ancient woods. The whole scene felt heavy with mystery, like a spooky story waiting to unfold. In that uncertainty, every moment felt important, like drops of water hanging on a spider's web. The forest was holding its breath, as if the trees held secrets only told in whispers. As the video ended, we were left with a question mark. What really happened between the moose and the hidden Bigfoot? The answer stayed hidden in the darkness, a mysterious tale lingering in the minds of those who saw it. Black mysterious animal. One night, news folks found something super strange deep in the forest. It was really quiet and kind of creepy. With their flashlights, they saw this weird black pig that looked like it came from another world. Its fur was super dark, like it soaked up all the night, and its eyes were so smart looking. The reports were so amazed and kinda scared. They whispered to each other, trying to figure out where this mysterious pig came from. The usually noisy forest got all quiet, like everything was holding its breath around this strange creature. The news people, all curious and not sure what to suppose, watched the pig closely. They tried to retake it, but as soon as the camera came out, the black pig dissolved into the darkness. It left everyone wondering and amazed. The news people were left scratching their heads, telling everyone about this crazy discovery. That black pig turned into a big mystery, like a puzzle waiting to be solved in the deep, dark woods. King of the Jungle. Deep in a huge wild forest, a big royal animal with a shiny gold-colored mane and strong paws went on a special journey. One sunny day, while the sky was all warm and painted with colors, the lion found a place it had never seen before. It was really interesting, so it looked around with its sharp eyes, and something really magical happened. A bright, sunny spot appeared, full of various plants, as the lion went in more. A soft breath brought the smell of flowers it did not know. All of a sudden, a crackling sound caught its attention. Through the thick leaves, the lion saw flickering flames, making a warm and light show. Feeling curious and forgetting to be careful, the lion moved closer to the sound. In between the trees, it found an open space where a captivating fire was making crackling sounds and spreading a warm light on the ground. The lion, totally caught up in this amazing sight, sat down and watched the fire's enchanting hop in this secret part of the wild. Florida Swamp's Bigfoot Mystery. In the Florida swamps during the day, a hidden video showed nature's secrets. The camera went through the thick leaves, finding a quiet place disturbed by a strange sound. A huge voice came from the forest, shaking the ground. It echoed like a mysterious music, directed by an unseen conductor. The source was hidden, making everyone watching feel frozen with a spooky feeling. People wondered if it was the wind playing tricks with the old trees, or if a giant creature made the earth shake. Some quietly talked about Bigfoot, the legendary creature, thinking its ghostly presence matched the strange sound. As the video played, every leaf and water ripple became a quiet witness to something hard to understand. The voice was too strong for an unknown animal. Like a ghost singing from the shadows, it left the investigators scared, not knowing where it came from. Afterward, the mystery stuck to the Florida swamps like mist on the water. Unanswered questions mixed with the nighttime sounds of crickets and frogs. The strange voice of the spectral Bigfoot stayed like a wild secret in the big wilderness. Weird creature. One spooky night on a quiet beach, a camera caught something really strange. Picture this, a strange creature kind of like a banged up monkey with a white lifeless body. It was like a mystery waiting to be solved. The sand, usually calm and peaceful, turned into the stage for this weird encounter. As the camera rolled in the dark, there it was, this odd thing lying still on the beach. Its body looked like a monkey's, but all white, like it had a secret date with paint. The creature seemed out of place, as if it did not fit in with the usual sand crowd. The waves whispered in confusion, and the night breeze felt full of wonder. What was this weird thing doing here? The camera, like a detective, found the oddity, capturing the strange moment. In the quiet night, the mystery stayed unsolved, and the odd creature with its banged-up white body left us with more questions than answers. The beach, once super calm, now had a secret that only the moon and the waves knew. Mysterious Dogman. This picture showed that in the dark forest, a strange scene unfolded. A mysterious creature, part wolf, part something else, walked quietly on a lonely road. It looked powerful and graceful Dogman hidden in the dark. This creature seemed to be from another world, crossing into ours. Was it a protector of the mystical or a messenger with hidden stories? The road kept its secrets, not giving any clues. Under the moon's light, whispers of questions moved through the trees. Why was this creature here? What secrets did it bring? The answers stayed hidden. People couldn't understand the mysteries of this nighttime visitor, leaving only questions in the quiet woods. Enigmatic Bigfoot and Forest. The picture showed that in the middle of the daytime forest, a sneaky moment got caught by a curious camera. Right there in the old whispers of leaves and trees, a strange face showed up, a face that didn't make sense and made people wonder. It was a huge and mysterious creature like the famous Bigfoot. The picture, just a quick look at nature, showed a really big creature. It was brown in color and walked with a weird kind of grace in the forest. Its eyes were dark, reflecting a place nobody knew. A big nose told a story of a quiet life and the secrets of the woods. Everything about this mystery creature was huge. The strange look, the giant size, and a face covered in wild hair. A kind of ghostly feeling stuck to the creature, making people wonder why it was in that quiet forest. What hidden plan brought it to that exact moment stuck in the quiet of the photo? Secrets hiding in the forest silence? Well, the big mystery of Bigfoot stayed there, a puzzle in the heart of the tree mystery. Mysterious creature spotted an island. On the quiet island one afternoon, something weird occurred. A mysterious black and slippery creature was seen swimming in the water. No one knew what it was, but everyone got super curious. Also, out of nowhere, the island's camera caught a glimpse of this mysterious swimmer. It moved through the waves in a spooky way, making everyone super confused. The video went around and all the island people gathered to watch, their eyes big with wonder and maybe a little scared. People started talking, trying to figure out where this creature came from. Some said it could be a make-believe sea animal, while others thought it might be a lost sea monster. The whole island felt kind of mysterious and exciting. While everyone was guessing, the creature just kept on swimming mysteriously, making everyone wonder what was going on under the water. People on the island could not stop talking about it, like trying to solve a cool puzzle. The mysterious creature became the big content, and everyone was waiting for further clues to figure out the mystery. Cubs attack. Up high in the rough mountains, a big fight happened between a mommy bear and a huge daddy bear. The mommy bear had her cute babies with her, and she really wanted to protect them. The air felt super tense as the mommy bear, full of courage, faced the giant daddy bear. The little bear cubs stayed close, looking wide-eyed and curious, while their mama growled all tough. The daddy bear, super big with strong paws and a thick furry coat, did not back down. They both roared really loudly, making the mountain shake. The mommy bear, not scared of the big daddy, jumped into action, claws swiping through the cool mountain air. The baby bears watched in amazement as their mama defended them like a superhero. As the big fight got really intense, the whole mountain turned into a wild stage. It was like a survival game, and you could feel it in every moment. Even after the loud fight ended, the echoes stayed, marking the wild place where tough animals live, showing how strong and wild nature can be.
Wow. Oh. Wow.
Wild rabbit. So picture this, right? Trail cameras rolling in the woods doing its nature watch thing, and bam! A wild rabbit struts in on a serious munch mission. Now, here's the twist. This bunny ain't your run-of-the-mill size. Nope. It's like the Hagrid of rabbits. Massive. I mean, we're talking way bigger than the regular floppy-eared crew. I know, sounds like a weird critter conspiracy, but that's what the footage says. It's not some camera trick or wonky angle. This bunny's just out there breaking the size chart for rabbits. Maybe it's been hitting the veggies extra hard. Who knows? But seriously, imagine stumbling upon a bunny that could probably play center field in a rabbit baseball league. Nature's full of surprises, huh? The woods got this jumbo-sized secret agent, and we're all just catching a glimpse through the lens. Wild, right? Mummified aliens. Researchers found something really strange. What they saw are old aliens that looked like they're girdled up like mummies. This news surprised a lot of scientists and got people everywhere thinking about what could be going on. The scientists are slowly showing these supposed alien bodies. The air is heavy with excitement, like waiting for something big to happen. People watching cannot believe their eyes as these weird figures are revealed. They look like aliens, but also a bit like something we might know. People in the room have lots of questions. Are these really aliens, or is there a simpler explanation? Some people doubt it, while others are really happy about the idea that we might not be alone in the universe. News about these spreads really fast. The quiet town is suddenly super famous, and everyone is talking about these aliens. It's like a big mystery that the whole world is interested in. Dead sea animals. Once a brave explorer set off to a mysterious place with just his curiosity and a camera. As he wandered, he stumbled upon something that gave him chills. In this vast land, he set up a lifeless body that held a secret underwater world. Excitement filled him as he recorded the incredible scene. In the quiet land, the explorer's camera showed a bunch of sea creatures stuck inside the dead body. There were dolphins and various fish, all frozen in time.
Look at all these mussels. They're all gone. No survivors. Is he alive? Oh,
surprisingly, the breathless body had unintentionally come to a safe place for these underwater creatures. The discoverer, amazed by this unexpected underwater graveyard, carefully filmed the unreal encounter. Through his camera lens, the once quiet land turned into a silent underwater home, revealing the sea's wonders. The explorer, amazed and humbled, kept going on his journey, carrying the extraordinary story of the surprising meeting between the land and the sea.
this is like a sea animal graveyard. Mr. Krabs! Vertical...
Wild hog. The trail cameras are on duty, cool and collected until they stumble upon an extraordinary scene. Creepy echoes fill the air, the sky mimicking a thunderstorm. And then, out of nowhere, a colossal wild hog takes center stage. I mean, this thing is massive, like it decided to skip leg day a few too many times. But here's where it gets downright eerie. This hog, with eyes brighter than a haunted house sign, locks its gaze with the camera. It's like the pig version of a horror movie villain, radiating vibes that send shivers down your spine. Picture yourself watching the footage, and suddenly, this nightmare-inducing hog is staring straight into your soul. Those glowing eyes make you question if you've accidentally stumbled upon the hog's secret lair or something. Nature, my friend, has its own set of thriller plot twists, and this hog is undeniably the star of the show. It gives a whole new meaning to the phrase, "when pigs fly," doesn't it? Lady on Mars. Being on Mars, the big red planet, some scientists and space explorers were there checking things out. Also, out of nowhere, a spooky surprise. They saw a ghostly lady right in front of them. She looked all misty and had a faint glow around her. The astronauts were so surprised their jaws nearly hit the rusty ground. Quickly, they tried to take pictures with their cameras. This ghostly lady seemed to be floating above the red Martian surface, and it made no sense. The scientists, who were doubtful at first, could not believe they were seeing something supernatural on Mars. It was like a weird and comforting meeting in the lonely space of the red planet. Back on Earth, when the pictures got to the scientists' headquarters, everyone was super excited and could not believe it. They wondered if it was just some Mars air trick or if they had really found a ghostly visitor from some other place. Sea monsters. Far, far away, a brave explorer took a big adventure deep down in the huge, mysterious ocean waves. As they explored the deep blue sea, something amazing happened. They found a place where sea monsters used to live, but now they were like giant skeletons lying still on the ocean floor. These huge brutes, which were once really powerful and amazing, now did not move an inch. It was like a cemetery for ocean monsters. The explorer, who was super curious, discovered big fish remains and the bones of gigantic marine creatures. The aquatic graveyard was so quiet, and you could feel the stories of these big beings that lived a really long time ago. The ocean, which used to be their home, now gently held their bones. As the explorer's flashlight moved around, shadows played on the lifeless forms, showing the spooky beauty of the aquatic graveyard. In this sunken world, time seemed to stop, and the skeletons of the ocean monsters became quiet witness to the always changing ocean life. Deer encounter? So the trail camera's out there doing its nature watch, and guess who shows up? A wild deer just living its best munching life in the woods. You've got this laid-back deer casually strolling into the camera spotlight on a serious quest for snacks. It's like a woodland buffet hunt, nose to the ground, probably in the mood for some deer gourmet treats. And get this, the camera catches it all. No fancy poses, just a deer doing its thing, oblivious to the whole paparazzi situation. You can almost imagine the deer thinking, hey, just here for the snacks, not for a close-up. Nature's got its own reality show, and this deer is the chill star of the moment. No drama, just a simple scene of a deer enjoying a meal in the woods, while the camera plays the role of a low-key spectator. Just another day in the wild where even deer have their casual laid-back moments. Anxious bobcat. In a little town with quiet farms, there's this story buzzing around that everyone's talking about. One night when the moon was hanging low in the sky, a camera that watched the fields caught something strange. Usually the fields are peaceful, but on this night, it turned into a stage for a nervous bobcat. Its eyes were glowing like small lanterns in the dark. The camera, meant to see night visitors, snapped a picture of this jittery cat, its paws fidgeting in the eerie glow. This bobcat, named Bob, looked really anxious. His eyes were wide and shining, like two fireflies caught in car headlights. His fur was all puffed up, and his whiskers were twitching nervously. Everyone wondered why a usually calm bobcat was acting so jumpy. The local farmers could not figure it out and started guessing about the mysteries of that night. The pictures spread quickly, and everyone had their own ideas about why Bob, the glowing-eyed bobcat, was acting so strangely. Some folks thought it was something supernatural, while others figured Bob just had a tough day. Bigfoot's face uncovered. One night, deep in a thick forest, a strange creature came out of the dark. The air felt heavy with excitement as the critter carefully walked up to a hidden camera. Suddenly, it showed its face to the camera, breaking the quiet of the night. Its eyes sparkled with magical wisdom, and its hidden face was now out in the open. In the dark, the moon made the creature's features visible in a mysterious way. The camera, like a quiet observer, took a picture of this rare moment, capturing it forever. A whispered thrill spread through the woods as the creature often talked about in stories revealed itself during the silent night. The picture saved in the camera's memory offered a peek into the unknown, making those who found it feel amazed and curious. Deer enjoying drink. The trail camera is rolling in the dark, and what does it catch? A wild deer having a peaceful midnight drink. There's this calm vibe as the deer sips away, totally clueless about being in the spotlight. Midnight's usually about mystery and quiet, but here's this deer casually hydrating like it's got a secret midnight oasis. And the best part? The camera's just silently capturing the serene moment, nature's own late-night sip and stroll. It's one of those scenes that make you appreciate the simple joys of nature. A deer doing its thing, savoring a drink, and the night keeping its secrets. You almost feel like you stumbled upon a hidden watering hole where the wild ones gather after hours. So imagine watching this footage, seeing the deer in its peaceful midnight bliss. Nature's little nightcap, right there on camera, giving you a glimpse into the quiet beauty of animals just enjoying their moments under the moonlight. Mysterious black rock. One regular day, while the clock ticked away, a strange black rock fell from the sky, crashing through the roof of a simple home. The woman inside doing her daily duties got a big surprise from this sudden event. The room echoed with the sound of the unexpected rock, leaving behind dust and surprise. Her curiosity took over, and she carefully went closer to the mysterious rock. Its smooth surface sparkled in a weird darkness, grabbing her attention with its strange charm. The woman with wide eyes touched the cool, mysterious material, sensing a strange energy coming from it. Her home, which used to be quite ordinary, turned into a place filled with wonder. It felt like the universe gave her a special gift, bringing enchantment with it. The woman could not help but wonder where this cosmic rock came from and why it landed in her home. Little did she know, this unexpected event would lead to a story of curiosity and discovery that would stay with her for a long time. Scary monster. In a quiet forest, a camera in the woods took a spooky picture. The photo shows a weird creature with glowing, scary eyes, kind of like a make-believe monster. This creature looks really big, almost like the legendary Bigfoot, and is just standing there in the dark trees. The picture makes you feel a bit spooked because of its shape and those glowing eyes. The tree branches make weird black, making the creature even more mysterious. This photo makes you think about strange creatures that might be hiding in the parts of our world we do not know much about. The picture is a bit fuzzy, adding to the mystery. Maybe it's just a weird trick with the light, or maybe it's something from a different world. This photo tells a spooky story about something we cannot explain, making the deep, dark forest seem even scarier. Wild fox? Okay, so the trail camera's on a midnight mission, and guess who's the unexpected guest? A wild fox just strolling into the lurking darkness of the woods. It's like nature's own late-night show, right? Now, here's where it gets a bit spooky. This fox, with eyes shining like it borrowed some glow-in-the-dark paint, imagine stumbling upon that footage. It's got this horror movie vibe with the bright-eyed fox wandering in the shadows. The woods are doing their mysterious thing, and here's Mr. Fox probably on a moonlit adventure, or just having a midnight snack. But those eyes, man, they give off a vibe like you're in some creature feature. It's like nature decided to host a midnight mystery starring a fox with eyes brighter than your phone screen in the dark. So, you're watching the video, feeling a mix of awe and a tiny chill, realizing the wild has its own spooky charm, especially when a fox turns into a night explorer. Nature's way of saying, guess what I can do in the dark? Pretty wild, huh? Insane paranormal activity. One spooky night, a man was fast asleep when his camera accidentally caught something really creepy. In the quiet dark, weird effects started happening, and the camera caught things that could not be seen. Suddenly, the door made a creepy sound and swung open each by itself, breaking the peaceful night.
There it is again.
The man woke up because of this strange happening. He grabbed a shaky flashlight and nervously walked through his house, checking every room carefully.
Yo!
The light showed strange dark moving around, making everything feel even scarier. His heart was beating so fast as he silently walked around, not knowing what was causing all this weird stuff. With every step, he got more scared, his mind imagining all sorts of strange things. The camera kept recording every bit of this spooky night, showing things that did not make sense. In the dim light of the flashlight, the man's eyes got wider with every strange thing he saw, and those mysterious moments stuck in his memory for a long time.
We're coming up. Hello.
Triop fish. In the big ocean, something amazing happened when a camera recorded a cool video of a special white fish. The water was super clear and sparkled in the sun, making the fish look even more awesome. This fish was all dressed up in shiny white scales, smoothly gliding through the water. Its fins moved like soft bodies, making it feel like it was dancing in a show. When the camera zoomed in, you could see all the tiny details of the fish, the pretty patterns on its scales and how its tail swayed back and forth in a nice rhythm. The underwater world came alive as the fish swam around, sometimes zipping between coral formations with quick and clever moves. The simple white color made the fish stand out, turning it into the star of this aquatic dance. Watching this cool video lets you see a look into the fish's life, making you feel amazed and happy about the beauty hiding behind the sea. A ghost? Imagine this late night scene. Someone's out there, bravely recording a spooky place in the dark. Camera in hand, they casually move it by a broken window. And bam! Out of nowhere, a face appears behind the shattered glass. Now, the big question. Is it a ghost or something else? The video's got that too scary to rewatch vibe, like the stuff of horror movies. You know the feeling, right? You're watching, thinking it's a chill recording, and suddenly there's a face looking back at you through the window. It's the kind of thing that makes you question hitting that replay button. Is it some ghostly visitor or just a creepy coincidence? The broken window adds to the whole haunted house aesthetic, making you wonder if you accidentally stumbled into a real-life horror scene. So, there you are. With this video, you're hesitant to watch again because who wants unexpected faces popping up in the dark? It's like the spooky surprise no one signed up for while exploring the night with the camera. Creepy, right? Ghost or animal spotted. Late at night, two guys were driving through the big fields in their vehicle. The moon was slightly visible, making the empty farm look kind of spooky. While they were driving, the effects felt weirdly tense. Suddenly, their vehicle's lights showed a strange shadow. It was super dark and looked like a weird creature, or maybe a ghost. The guys got a big shock, and they stared at each other with wide eyes, their hearts beating fast in the quiet. This dark figure appeared out of nowhere, making them feel really scared. It felt like the shadowy thing came to life right in front of them, giving them the chills. The air getting colder as this mysterious thing stayed in front of their vehicle's camera. The guys could not move because they were both scared and super curious. They could not figure out if it was an animal, a ghost, or something they could not understand. Huge wild boars. Alright, so the trail camera goes into the night mode, right? And what does it find? A gang of massive wild boars doing a midnight march in the creepy woods. I'm talking big, burly pigs strutting around like they own the place. Now add some eerie vibes to the mix. It's pitch dark. The woods are lurking in shadows, and these colossal boars are just parading through. But here's the kicker. Their eyes. Those eyes are like mini flashlights glowing in the dark, giving off some serious spooky movie vibes. Imagine stumbling upon this footage in the dead of night. You've got these huge shadowy boars, their eyes shining like something out of a horror flick. It's like the wild decided to host its own midnight monster parade. Nature can be a real show-off, especially when it's got a bunch of oversized glow-eyed boars strutting their stuff in the darkness. Gives you a whole new appreciation for daylight, doesn't it? Slender Man spotted? Alright, imagine this. A camera's rolling, capturing a scene in the fields, and what pops up? A dark, tall figure just standing there. The cameraman's mind jumps to Slender Man vibes. You know, that spooky tall dude from the stories. But hold up, there's a twist. This figure, it's not making a single move. It's like a statue planted in the fields, not a hint of motion. Now, the cameraman's torn between is it Slender Man and maybe it's just some random statue. You can almost feel the suspense building up as they zoom in, hoping for a clue. Is it a lurking creature or just an eerie piece of art in the fields? The lack of movement adds to the mystery, making you wonder if Slender Man's really out there, or if it's just a creepy statue pulling a silent scare. It's that moment of uncertainty where the line blurs between real spookiness and maybe just a peculiar piece of the landscape. Either way, it's got that hold-your-breath feeling when the camera spots something mysterious in the dark fields. Creepy, right? Bull on the beach. One sunny day at the beach, a big and strong bull surprised everyone by running onto the sandy shores. Someone recorded the whole thing on a camera, making the day at the sand even more exciting. Families were sitting under colorful umbrellas and kids were building sandcastles when this unexpected bull stole all the attention. The camera zoomed in and caught the bull running wildly and happily along the support. Its powerful hooves kicked up the beach, making a fun dance that made everyone watching laugh. Children pointed and parents quickly took out their phones to take pictures. The bull did not seem to notice the people and enjoyed running freely on the open beach. The waves crashed along with its energetic run, creating a pretty picture. People at the beach smiled and talked about the unexpected visitor, making an ordinary sand day into a special story about nature being spontaneous. The video went online, became very popular, and for a short time, the bull became a famous beach character, leaving happy memories for those who saw its surprise visit. River otter. One sunny day by the river, something strange happened. A curious otter popped out of the water, its shiny, wet fur sparkling in the sun. A hidden camera nearby caught the otter's surprise visit. When the otter saw the camera, it paused for a moment, like it knew someone was watching. The little creature quickly checked around, then zoomed away into the bushes. The quiet river saw it all, only leaving a few ripples where the otter showed up. The camera, like a quiet spy, recorded everything with its staring eye. Why did the otter come up? What secrets did it carry as it vanished into the bushes? The river kept its mysteries, flowing calmly, making everyone watching feel curious and full of questions. The otter's short visit turned the peaceful scene into a bit of a puzzle, adding more excitement to the air. Mysterious man? Okay, imagine this scene. You're chilling on the phone, nothing spooky, right? Suddenly, you glance at the security camera and boom! There's this mysterious dude strolling by your house, holding a bag like he's on a secret mission. Now, let's be real. That's the kind of thing that sends shivers down your spine. The video goes from a regular night to full-on scary mode in seconds. You're there, phone in hand, watching this stranger casually passing by. And it's like a horror movie unfolding in real life. The bag adds an extra layer of mystery. What's in there? Is it just a neighbor with some late-night snacks? Or is this dude bringing the plot twist to your peaceful evening? You can almost feel the tension as you watch, thinking, who is this guy? And why is he casually strolling around at this hour? It's the kind of video that makes you triple-check your locks and maybe avoid looking out the window after dark. Creepy, right? Mysterious creature spotted in water.
Look at that.
As the sun went down and the world turned kind of dark, a bunch of familiars hopped on a chill boat lift. They were all laughing and having a good time, but things got a bit crazy when this huge black thing showed up in the water. Everybody freaked out a bit when this massive shadowy creature started gliding smoothly through the water. It was so big, and you could just barely see its sleek shape in the dimming light. People on the boat could not believe their eyes as this mysterious thing started playing peekaboo with the growing shadows. They were all staring, trying to figure out what in the world they were looking at. The creature moved in a fancy but kind of spooky way, like it was dancing under the darkening sky. As everyone whispered about how cool it was, the big thing vanished into the deep water, leaving everybody amazed and curious. The calm boat ride turned into this crazy moment with something strange, and now the memory of that mysterious creature was stuck in their heads. Creature on a trail cam. In the quiet woods, a mysterious snap snapped on a trail cam reveals a mysterious creature. Glowing eyes enter through the blurry image, shrouded in closeness. What could it be? A thrilling snapshot leaves us questioning, our curiosity aroused. The close view adds suspense, inviting us to imagine the unknown lurking in the dark. Intrigue deepens with each pixel, a visual story waiting to be untwisted. Dogs freaked by ghost. Okay, get this. The security camera is doing their thing, right? But then, out of the blue, it spots this weird creature pacing back and forth in the backyard. Now, this isn't your usual backyard visitor. It's got that spooky vibe that sends shivers down your spine. Here's the kicker. The dogs catch wind of this backyard ghost parade. They go full-on freak-out mode, barking like there's no tomorrow. So the owner gets the alert, rushes to see what's up, and joins the canine ghost watch party. You and your dogs, eyes glued to the footage, watching this mysterious creature doing its eerie backyard dance. The dogs are convinced it's ghost central, and you're low-key wondering if you accidentally moved into a haunted doggy daycare. The creature keeps pacing, the dogs keep barking, and there you are, caught in this unexpected supernatural surveillance drama. It's like a real-life ghost hunt, except it's happening in your own backyard, with a dog stealing the spotlight. Creepy and strangely entertaining, right? Giant wolves caught on cam. In a thick jungle where sunlight peeks through leaves, something cool happened. A hidden camera in the tall trees spotted two really big wolves. Their fur was a blend of grays and browns, and they moved with strong grace. The camera caught every detail as they moved through the jungle, checking out something with their sharp eyes. The wolves seemed to talk without making a sound. Their big ears twitched, listening to the forest secrets. In the daylight, you could see the cool patterns in their fur. The camera took a picture, freezing the wild beauty of these creatures. The usually noisy jungle full of bird chirps and leaf rustles got quiet, amazed by these amazing animals. The video spread around, showing the awesome things nature hides. The jungle full of green and earthly colors briefly showed off its protectors, two quiet, powerful wolves. Anyone lucky enough to see this unexpected meeting on the camera would remember it for a long time. The calm turtle. On a sunny day in the big blue ocean, a man on a jet ski noticed something curious. His camera captured the moment when he saw a little turtle struggling with unwanted hitchhikers. Crabs. The man with a heart as big as the sea quickly sprang into action. Carefully, he scooped up the turtle and brought it onto his jet ski. With gentle hands, he started removing the pesky crabs from the turtle shell one by one. The camera caught every detail of the man's focused expression, and the tiny crabs scuttling away. As the last crab was lifted off, the man smiled at the camera, triumphant in his mission to help the sea creature. With great care, he returned the turtle to its natural home, gently placing it back into the cool, refreshing water. The turtle, free from its unwelcome guests, swam away happily, and the man on the jet ski watched with satisfaction. Ant ballet mystery. In the daytime quiet, something super weird went down with ants on camera. They usually just do their ant stuff, right? But this time, it was like they joined a secret ant parade or something. They formed this round shape, not their usual ant moves. It was like a tiny ant dance party, each ant playing a role in a hidden melody on the ground. Weird, huh? Ants are supposed to be simple bugs, just doing their ant thing. But this time, they were all teamwork and harmony, creating a funky pattern on the ground. People who know old ant stories say ants are bigger on living together. Teamwork is their survival secret. They follow a leader like a boss to stay alive. But this ant dance? Total mystery. Why were they doing it? Was it just instincts, old memories, or maybe they were grooving to a secret ant song? The questions were flying around like sneaky ghosts. As the ants kept circling, it was like they were saying, hey, life's full of secrets. Nature's got its own play, and these ants were the stars of a puzzling circle. It makes you think about a world way beyond what we get. The dance rolled on, a reminder that life is hiding some crazy mysteries, making us wonder about things we can't quite get. The frilled shark. In the super deep ocean where sunlight hardly goes, some curious scientists found something really strange, a frilled shark. This creature had big eyes and lots of sharp teeth, making it seem like it's not from our world. The scientists with their camera were super lucky to retake this hard-to-find shark. Its body was like a long eel, and it had frilly edges around its mouth, making it look really ancient and special. The frilled shark moved in the dark like it was dancing, and the scientists were amazed. It's a really old ocean creature that has been around for hundreds of years, living in the deep ocean. The camera showed the secrets of this rare creature as it swam with a strange and elegant grace. The scientists felt so excited and fascinated, like they had front row seats to super rare show in the mysterious parts of the ocean. Seeing the frilled shark through their camera made the ocean's hidden wonders even more interesting and puzzling.
Behind its grin is a mouth like nothing researchers.
Wild deer. Guess what the trail camera caught this time? A wild deer just doing its munching thing right in front of the lens. Picture this chill deer casually strolling in the camera's frame, totally clueless about the paparazzi moment it's starring in. It's on a mission though, not for fame, but for food. The camera catches it in the act, nose to the ground, probably hunting for the deer version of a gourmet meal. And get this, the deer is so absorbed in its quest for snacks that it's blissfully unaware of the camera playing nature's spy. No fancy poses or staged scenes, just a deer living its best woodland life. It's like accidentally catching your friend doing something goofy when they think no one's watching. Nature's got its own reality show, and this deer is the laid-back star. Not bothered by the hidden camera action, just another day in the wild munching and wandering, while the camera quietly captures the deer's tasty adventure. Queen termite. In the middle of the daytime forest, there's this guy, right? Totally zoned in on a job with this massive termite nest. And boom, he pulls out the VIP of termites, the queen herself. I'm talking huge, like termite royalty.
Yeah. Queen termite, whoa!
It's like a backstage pass to the insect world. Now, this guy, he's on a mission. He delicately whisked the queen out of her underground palace, giving us a sneak peek into termite society. Surrounded by leaves and nature's vibes, it's almost like he's conducting a termite ceremony or something. He carefully places her on this vibrant green leaf, and with the sunlight playing its game, the queen termite looks straight up majestic. Why? That's the million-dollar question. Maybe he's a nature enthusiast, or perhaps he's just a science nerd on a quest for knowledge. What's certain is, this moment in the forest is like a mini revelation. It's a reminder of how nature does this intricate dance, with even the tiniest creatures holding key roles. Sunlight filters through the trees, giving the whole thing a magical vibe. The dude behind the camera clearly has a soft spot for the queen termite and the forest. Whether he's chasing scientific curiosity or just vibing with nature, it's a brief but mind-blowing moment that leaves you wondering about the untold secrets lurking in the heart of the forest. The black whale. On a big bobbing boat, a bunch of curious scientists watched a huge whale happily swimming in the deep blue ocean. Armed with cameras and tablets, they were amazed at the big creature. Then bam! A super loud smash filled the air, and the whale burst like a giant water balloon. Blubber and water flew everywhere, totally surprising the scientists. With pieces of whale floating around, the scientists tried to figure out what just happened. They looked at each other with big eyes, trying to solve the mystery of the exploding whale. The calm sea turned into a crazy mess of whale bits and confused scientists. Cameras clicked away, taking a movie of the crazy scene. It was a moment of total surprise and confusion. The scientists were left with more questions than answers, all in the huge stretch of the ocean. Owl chicks. One sunny day on the farm, a camera person sneaked through the fields, excited to see some special guests. Baby burrowing owls. With a camera in hand, they carefully approached the owls' homes, like they were stepping into a secret world. When they peeked inside, the little fluffy owls looked right back with big, curious eyes. The camera made a soft click, capturing their cute moments. The baby owls, not knowing someone was watching, played and made happy sounds, showing off their fluffy cuteness. The camera person, hiding behind a tall lawn, took pictures of the owlets' everyday fun. The sun painted a warm picture, freezing the moment like a snap. The little owls, not bothered by the camera, kept on having their playful day with the camera person quietly watching. In this quiet part of the farm, the camera person and the owls had a special connection, an unspoken promise to save the magic of their daily lives through the camera's lens. Triceratops mystery unveiled. In the daytime, a huge Triceratops was sleeping peacefully. It looked really big and calm, like it belonged to a time long, long ago. The quietness around it made you feel like it knew secrets from ancient times, untouched by today's busy life. The Triceratops with its giant body seemed to hold stories in every part of its shape. It's like it went through so many years telling tales without saying a word. The air around the sleeping giant felt mysterious, inviting you to think about the stories hidden in its ancient whispers. It was so quiet around, making the Triceratops a symbol of undisturbed greatness. It felt like time itself was being careful, treating the area with respect in the presence of this old prehistoric guardian. Next to the Triceratops, there was an old sign saying, "Don't touch Triceratops." It was a simple message, but it carried a big meaning. A promise between the one looking and the one being looked at. Disturbing the peace of this sleeping giant would break an unspoken rule with the mysteries locked in its old bone. In the daylight, the Triceratops slept, creating a mysterious story that whispered about times we can only imagine. Bear in the mirror. In a big jungle, there was a fluffy bear who loved exploring. One sunny day, it found something strange, a shiny, glass-like thing. The bear was confused but curious, so it went closer. In the mirror, it saw another furry bear, just like itself, but the bear did not understand that it was just a reflection. Unknown to the bear, a hidden camera in the jungle was watching everything. The bear allowed it to have a new friend and tried to play with the bear in the mirror. They pawed at each other, sniffed around, and even tried to playfully swat. But the bear did not know its funny actions were being recorded by the jungle cam. In the wild heart of the jungle, the camera caught the funny moments between the bear and its mirrored friend, showing a peek into the daily adventures of jungle life. This simple story tells us about the joy of discovering new things and having fun, all while being watched by the jungle's secret eye. Deer in danger. Once in a big green forest, there was a deer with soft brown fur. One sunny day, he felt something weird, like danger in the air. His eyes got big and he sniffed around, trying to catch any trouble. He walked carefully through tall trees and rustled leaves, listening for strange sounds. As he went deeper into the forest, the feeling of danger got stronger. The deer's heart raced and he heard leaves rustling and footsteps away. Scared, he ran fast through the trees, his hooves thumping on the soft ground. The forest turned into a green blur as he dodged through the trees, trying to escape the unseen danger. Branches touched him, but he did not stop. The deer kept running, following his instinct to get away from the lurking danger. Finally, in a hidden spot, he stopped breathing hard and heated. The forest was quiet. The deer, still a bit scared, took a moment to catch his breath before slowly continuing his journey through the mysterious woods. Bigfoot caught? So, this husband and wife are driving late in the spooky woods, right? Suddenly, something hits their car, but they think, whatever, we're driving, so no big deal. But then, boom, another hit. Now they're like, okay, let's check this out. So, the wife, still recording, reverses the car, and guess what the camera catches? A huge Bigfoot. I mean, it's like this giant hairy creature running straight at their car. The wife freaks out, screams, and hits the gas pedal like there's no tomorrow. Can you believe it? Bigfoot in the woods, and they just stumbled upon it. It's like a crazy movie moment, but real life. So, there they are, driving away, hearts racing, and probably never taking a nighttime drive in the woods again. Wild, right? Something massive spotted. Deep in the quiet woods, scientists found something strange on their special camera that sees heat. At first, it looked like a huge bear standing out in the dark. The camera colors made it look spooky, showing how big this thing was. The scientists walked carefully towards it, feeling excited and a bit scared. But as they got closer, they saw weird things about it. This creature, supposed to be a bear, had parts that did not match any animal they knew. It was not just a bear, it was something completely different. The scientists, confused but really interested, watched the creature closely. Its shape wasn't like regular animals, making them wonder what secrets the forest held. The special camera let them peek into the mysterious world of this unknown creature. The whole experience left the scientists thinking about the secrets of the wild. They could not believe they found an animal nobody knew about. This made them really curious, wanting to learn more about the hidden creature that lived in the dark parts of the woods.
Wait, look. Right above it. Holy crap.
Bear and wolf. In a big green jungle, a bear and a wolf were looking for a yummy snack. They ran through the thick trees, smelling the air with excitement. Suddenly, they heard a mysterious click in the forest. Confused, the bear and the wolf stopped. Little did they know, a sneaky trail camera had taken video of their snack adventure. The bear tilted its head and the wolf perked up its ears. They looked at each other, wondering where that strange sound came from. The jungle stayed quiet, except for the soft rustle of leaves. Without knowing it, the trail camera still took a video of everything. But the bear and the wolf did not let the camera bother them. They continued their hunt for a snack with determined steps. Through the tall trees and hidden places, they went on their adventure. The jungle, full of secrets, was the stage for their fun story, while the trail camera silently took shots, capturing the tale of the bear and the wolf hunting for a tasty treat. A goblin? So there's this guy making a video with creepy sounds at midnight, right? He's all brave, heading toward a room to check out what's going on. As he gets close to the door, guess what? Boom! There's this super scary goblin staring right at him. I mean, its eyes and face are like nightmare material. And just when he thinks, okay, one goblin is enough, surprise! Another spooky goblin pops up right in front of his face. It's like a double scare tactic. Those goblins are no joke, with their scary eyes and all. Imagine the guy thinking he's just making a spooky video, and suddenly he's face to face with not one, but two goblins. Talk about a real-life horror show. The baby elephant. Once in the wild, on a sunny day, a small elephant with big floppy ears and a wiggly box walked with his huge mom and dad. The little giant, full of mischief and curiosity, saw a strange thing in the grass, a person holding a camera. The baby elephant copied his parents, trying to scare the camera person. His tiny trumpet sounded as he lifted his box grandly, copying his grown-up family. Mom and dad, standing tall, joined in, making a strong team against the camera stranger. They moved together, swaying and flapping their ears, making trumpet sounds like a music band. The camera person, surprised at first, got caught up in the fun dance of the elephants. It turned into a funny moment, mixing innocence and wild fun. The baby elephant and his proud parents showed they belonged in the jungle. The camera did not just capture pictures. It told a story of family love and jungle fun, making everyone's hearts a little happier that day in the wild. Fox with their babies. In the deep jungle, a smart fox and her fluffy babies were caught on camera in the bright daylight. The mom fox, with her reddish-brown fur, led her little ones through the lively green jungle. The camera showed them playing, jumping, and rolling around in the soft sunlit leaves. Mom fox, always alert, guided her curious babies through the jungle's tall grass and big trees. The camera kept taking filmland, landing happy moments as the playful baby foxes hopped on twigs and raced under the warm sun. The jungle, usually a mysterious place, turned into a stage for this wonderful family adventure. The camera's lens caught the baby foxes being curious and their mom watching over them. It was like a snap of nature's beauty, showing how this fox family enjoyed their day in the sunlight. The jungle, a safe home for these foxes, told stories of togetherness and the simple happiness of spending a day under the sun's watchful eyes. Phantom Clown's mystery unveiled. On the dark screen, a scary video told a strange story that made people feel scared. The news said there were weird clowns in the city scaring students in schools and colleges. These clowns were spooky and looked the same, popping up in different parts of the city like spooky ghosts. No one knew why these clowns were there or what they wanted. Their reasons were hidden, making everyone wonder. The city became a place of fear, with people talking quietly about these creepy clowns. They got called Phantom Clowns, making them sound even scarier. People didn't know if they had a special message or if they were just making everyone scared. There were so many questions, like shadows that were hard to understand. The city was unsure and worried, stuck in a mystery created by these strange clowns. When the video ended, people were still unsure, their minds thinking about what these phantom clowns might be planning. The city turned into a mysterious stage, waiting to find out the secrets hidden in the shadows and the quiet mysteries. Sea otter sleeping style. Once on a sunny day near the shiny ocean, a fluffy ocean otter faced a problem. This otter really liked napping during the day, but the bright sun made it hard for him to sleep. So this smart otter had an idea. He used his soft paws to cover his eyes, like a DIY sleep mask. With his paw mask on, he walked to a comfy spot by the water, all set to take a nap. Little did our otter buddy know, a sneaky camera was watching him do this cute sleep trick. As he smuggled into a cozy spot, his paw-covered eyes made people smile when they saw the surprise. The camera snapped a picture, catching the sweet moment when the otter, not knowing anyone was watching, peacefully went to sleep. And so, with the soothing sounds of the ocean, our clever otter kept napping in the daytime, happily hiding behind his paw made of sleep cover from the curious world around him. Coyote chasing a rabbit. On a sunny day in the big farms, a fast coyote was chasing a quick rabbit. The rabbit, with its fluffy tail bouncing, ran in zigzags through the fields, trying to get down from the sly coyote. The sun made everything look golden as they raced around. In the prompting crops, the rabbit moved left and right, its ears twitching. The runner, quick and determined, followed nearly, keeping its eyes on the rabbit. A camera hard quietly watched, taking videos of the exciting chase. At the most intense moment, the rabbit made a quick dash, barely escaping the coyote. The camera clicked at the perfect time, landing the chase in one picture. The coyote briefly stopped, looked surprised. The rabbit, now far down, hopped to safety in the fields, leaving the coyote thinking about what could have been. This lively video, caught by the camera, shows a short and fast chase between two creatures in the big ranch. Nightly encounter unresolved. In the dark night, where shadows moved mysteriously, a video showed something unknown. The black darkness covered everything, hiding secrets within it. Then, like it appeared from nowhere, a strange creature showed up, like a ghost in the night. The man recording, just watching the mystery unfold, felt a cold shiver. The creature, a dark shape in the emptiness, looked a bit like a person, but it was hard to see its details. A quiet, ghostly dance started between the man and this mysterious thing, like a strange performance guided by the night's magical powers. The man's voice showed a fear, a sign of his basic fears woken up by the weird presence. Many questions floated in the air, making it heavy. What was this figure doing in the dark? Was it a shadow creature, a keeper of secrets, or just something from someone's imagination? The video became proof of this strange mystery. The mysterious thing stayed there, leaving behind many unanswered questions in the night's story. As the video ended, the puzzle remained a quiet question carried by the night winds, challenging anyone brave enough to uncover the secrets hidden in the dark hours. The anteater caught on cam. One night on the farm, a strange visitor showed up. It was a sneaky anteater with a long beak and sharp claws, and it decided to check out the fields in the moonlight. Someone managed to catch it on camera, and the video showed the anteater doing all sorts of funny things at night. The anteater, with its slim body, scented around, looking for delicious ants in the dirt. Its claws scratched the ground as it dug for its dinner. The camera caught the anteater making funny and quiet moves in the dark, not realizing someone was watching. That night turned into a stage for the anteater's secret adventure, making the fam's storybook a bit more mysterious. The moonlight made the anteater look even more interesting as it moved around in the dark. This surprise visit from the scratching anteater reminded everyone that even in the calm country, animals have exciting secrets when the night falls. Bigfoot found. In a deep, dark jungle when the sun was setting, something amazing happened. A bunch of friends with just curiosity and a camera discovered a strange animal. It was big, hairy, and walked on two legs, like a person, but it was not one. It was Bigfoot. As the familiars carefully moved closer, their camera caught every move of the huge animal. They seemed as surprised as them. The jungle filled with gasps and whispers as the familiars marveled at the incredible find. The critter had big, kind eyes, and its giant feet made marks in the soft soil. The camera kept rolling, capturing the whole wild meeting. The familiars, a mix of excitement and disbelief in their faces, could not believe their luck. They found the legendary Bigfoot right there in the jungle. The evening felt thrilling with the unexpected, and the familiars could not show the amazing video to everyone. Little did they know, this surprise meeting would turn into a story that people would tell over and over, capturing the imaginations of everyone who heard it. Screams of mysterious creature. Late at night, a secret video showed up, maybe caught by a house camera. The dark shadows covered everything like a mysterious dance. As the clock quietly moved through the spooky night, strange screams echoed from the darkness.
Some kind of wild animal.
a weird, unsettling sound. Nobody knew where these strange cries came from, making it a puzzling mystery hidden in the secrets of the night. People around felt a strange silence, their senses on high alert, trying to understand the strange rhythm coming from the hidden depths. People started talking, imagining things like ghosts or strange creatures. One name popped up among the rumors: the Skinwalker, a mysterious and scary being. But the mystery stayed unsolved. The video didn't give any clear answers, just the creepy sound of unknown cries. It became a question without an answer, making people imagine and wonder about the hidden things in the dark. So, with no clear answers, the mystery stayed, a quiet secret in the wind. A nighttime puzzle that keeps people thinking about what strange creatures might be out there when the world is covered in shadows.
Some kind of wild animal out here.
Triceratops dinosaurs. Once there was a big dinosaur with horns named Triceratops. One sunny day, the dino set up itself in the back of a huge truck. It was weird seeing a dinosaur in a truck. The truck was surrounded by serious security guards making sure everything was safe. The guards talked to each other, pointed at them, and used walkie pictures. They had a big job taking care of this old collar in the modern world. The, with 3 horns and a bumpy frill, looked pretty calm. Its eyes blinked as it checked out the new surroundings. The guards, wearing uniforms and badges, were handling things carefully. Some checked the truck, and others kept watch to make sure no one got too close. It was a day full of wonder and excitement as they rolled along in the truck, guided by watchful guards. They did not know it then, but this unexpected expedition would be a story told for a long time. The day a dinosaur cruised through the town. Bear and moose fight. One night on a quiet farm, something crazy came off. A big bear and a tall moose, both kings of the forest, had a big fight in the dark. A special camera on the farm saw everything without making a sound. The bear, with its dark fur shining in the moonlight, faced the moose, whose antlers were like big crowns. They were like 2 wild superheroes having a big battle. The night was filled with growls and grunts as these huge animals clashed, and the farm got to see the exciting show. The camera, like a quiet spy in the dark, records video of every exciting moment. The bear's sharp claws and the moose's strong hooves danced in a wild way. The farm, usually calm, turned into a big fighting arena for these animal icons. In the quiet of the night, the camera took filmland of the strong and beautiful wilderness. After the bear and moose went down in the dark, the ranch stayed silent, knowing all the secrets of that wild and stupendous night. Enigmatic alien sighting. Amidst the dense expanse of a Chinese forest, intrigue is stirred by the conspicuous presence of a creature resembling an alien. The footage unveils a peculiar entity swiftly navigating through the foliage, giving rise to rampant speculations about extraterrestrial visitations. Skeptics interject with the possibility of misidentification, proposing that the enigmatic figure might align more closely with the cryptid, such as the Dogman, renowned for sharing similar characteristics. The mysterious clip has become a focal point for spirited debates concerning the true nature of the being and its purpose within the wooded landscape. As discussions persist, experts and enthusiasts alike embark on a collective journey into the unknown, striving to unravel the enigma that unfolds in this captivating footage. Coyote ate banana. Once in a quiet forest, a smart coyote found a strange thing, a bright yellow banana among the high trees. Wondering about its lively color, the coyote came closer, carefully, smelling with interest. Yep, it was a weird forest discovery. With a mischievous look in his eyes, the coyote decided to try it. He peeled the banana, showing the soft, sweet stuff inside. Taking a little bite, his face lit up with surprise and joy. The coyote thought the banana tasted super good, like a tasty secret from the forest. In the middle of all the green trees and soft forest sounds, the coyote happily bites on the banana, savoring this unexpected snack. It felt like the timber was cheering him on for enjoying the simple joy of a weird moment in the wild. And so, the clever coyote with a full tummy and a happy heart kept going on his adventure through the magical woods. Deer with glowy eyes. In a quiet field where the grass stepped with the wind, a mysterious deer showed up. Its eyes glowed like little lanterns in the fading sun. The deer stood tall and proud, a dark shape against the evening sky. Everything got quiet, and all that was left was this puzzling animal with its alluring, shining eyes. Like it felt someone watching, the deer looked around with a curious tilt of its head. The air felt full of magic, and the night seemed to stop and hold its breath. Then, in a quick and graceful move, the deer disappeared into the darkness, leaving only a memory unknown to the deer. A hidden trail camera far away caught this magical moment. The glowy-eyed deer, a brief visitor in the field story, left behind questions and a bit of enchantment in the air. It waited for curious eyes to reveal the mystery of its nighttime visit. Forest encounter unveiled. In a mysterious forest lit by soft daylight, a man walked alone, filming the simple beauty of leaves dancing and the wind's gentle whispers.
See, we got the entrance all fenced off.
Suddenly, everything changed. While focusing on something unknown, the air shifted, and a strange rake appeared behind the old trees.
Oh, frick!
It looked eerie, with bony fingers hinting at a world between what's seen and what's hidden. The man, surprised by this supernatural twist, felt tension in the air. The ghostly rake startled him, freezing him in disbelief. The familiar forest now held a spooky secret. Panic took over as he tried to escape, but the strange rake mimicked his every move, an otherworldly pursuer. His camera shook as he sprinted, desperate to escape the mystery.
Oh, frick!
The video ended abruptly, leaving questions hanging. What made the eerie rake choose him? What fate awaited him beyond the camera's lens? In the quiet aftermath, the forest kept its secrets, and the mysterious rake disappeared into the unknown, leaving a lasting mark on the captured daylight moments.
Oh, frick!
Cane toad captured. In the dark jungle, a little possum had a big adventure under the moon. The night air was buzzing with excitement as the small marsupial strolled through the thick trees, carrying a fat cane toad on its back. A hidden trail cam saw this amazing scene. The possum looked like a tiny explorer with a giant friend, moving through the jungle with a cool calmness. Its small eyes shone with a playful glint as it walked on the secret paths. The cane toad seemed happy, sitting like a king on the possum's back. The jungle was alive with the sounds of leaves and away animal calls, making a magical background for this strange nighttime meeting. The trail cam still watched and took pictures, capturing a moment that would surprise and make anyone smile. It's like nature loves telling interest stories in the quiet of the night. Mysterious row of orbs. One night, a home camera saw something amazing. In a cozy backyard, a magical thing occurred. The video shows a line of glowing spheres like tiny stars floating in the night sky. These shiny balls moved in a mysterious way, making the surroundings look peaceful and pretty. While the camera recorded this cool sight, the balls moved in a special way, like they were doing a dance in the sky. Their soft light made the dark backyard look like a dream. The orbs moved together like a silent show, making people watching feel amazed at the magical scene. The video, like a peek into magic, gives us a special moment. It reminds us that even in our own quiet homes, there might be awesome things happening. The calm night made indeed more special by these glowing spheres, makes us curious and amazed at the beauty around us. Aquatic Enigma, Olm Wonder. In the water, a strange thing happened. A special Olm, like a mythical cave dragon, smoothly swam in the shadows. The video caught its mysterious moves. Like a magical creature in the deep water. Without eyes, it moved without being scared, like a ghost in the dark water. As the Olm swam around, a mystery covered everything it did. Not having eyes made it even more interesting. What secrets were hidden in its life without eyes? The water held this hidden creature like it had an old puzzle, a question in the water. People watching were so interested in the Olm's strange beauty, they didn't know what it wanted to do. Was it protecting secrets underwater or just exploring? The video didn't say, making the mystery around this water ghost even more exciting. In the quiet water, the Olm moved, leaving behind questions that sounded like faraway whispers in the mind. The cave dragon, a mystery in water, kept swimming silently, making people imagine and wonder about its hidden world. Alien creature. One day, a curious youngster found something really weird in his backyard. A strange creature that looked like a demogorgon with a snake's body.
Yo, we just caught a lamprey in the Jordan Creek right now.
It surprised him, but he thought it was super cool, so he grabbed his phone and started taking lots of pictures of the creature. The creature's face was like that of a demogorgon, and its body was all scaly like a snake. The kid was amazed and could not believe he was seeing something so different. He took pictures to show all the tiny details of the creature, making sure to capture everything. What started as a backyard surprise turned into an exciting photo session. The youngster wanted to share this awesome experience with his friends, not knowing that these pictures would become the talk of the town. Everyone started imagining and talking about the boy's adventure, making it a special story of a boy meeting something completely strange in his own backyard.
Now, look at that dude.
Oh my gosh, guys.
Cheetah attack on deer. In the wild, a super fast cheetah crept quietly through tall grass, spying a bunch of peaceful deer munching on grass. Suddenly, like a super quick lightning bolt, the cheetah raced towards its dinner, muscles tight and claws ready. The deer, feeling danger, scattered everywhere. One unlucky deer ended up in the cheetah's way. With a big burst of energy, the cheetah zoomed in, its strong legs pushing in fast. In just many moments, it jumped onto the deer, its sharp teeth digging into the deer's neck. The air got tense with fear as the struggle happened. The deer, no match for the strong cheetah, gave into the predator's hold. The cheetah happily chowed down on its meal, showing how tough survival is in the animal world. This quick and intense moment between hunter and hunted is just nature doing its tough job. Otter stealing fishes. In the dark night, something sneaky happened at a fancy spa. A special camera saw it all. Guess who the star was? An otter, not your usual hero, but tonight, it played the main part in a secret story. The video showed the otter doing something strange and clever. The tricky part was the electric fence. Everyone thought it would stop any animal. But not this otter. It glided through it like a ghost, adding more mystery to the night. The otter seemed to understand things we couldn't see, like it had a secret pact with the night. Then, the big surprise. The otter wanted a fish, a whole bunch, 50 of them. These weren't just any fish, they were like treasures in the water kingdom. When morning arrived, the spa was confused. How did the otter pull off this fishy mission so smoothly? People started talking about the otter like it was a nighttime genius, a fish-stealing maestro. The stolen fish now held a story, a mystery as deep as the night that watched it all happen. The Otter, a water phantom, became the secret star, leaving everyone wondering about the strange, moonlit tale in the spa's quiet water world. Enigmatic Paya's cat encounter. In the daytime, a camera captured a mysterious cat called Paya's cat. It had soft fur that was a mix of gray and black. The cat sat on old wood, looking serious and staring at something no one could see. Even though it was small and cute, there was something strange about it. After a while, the mysterious cat stood up and quietly moved away, leaving everyone curious. What was it thinking? Where was it going? The sound of leaves and distant whispers blended with the cat's mystery, making the moment feel magical. On a regular day, this little cat brought a touch of strangeness. People watching were left with questions, caught between what they knew and what remained unknown. Paya's cat, with its secrets and quiet ways, left a puzzling story behind, a hidden mystery in the vast world around us. Komodo dragon attacks on goat. Once in a wild and sunny place, there was a big and scaly Komodo dragon. It had bumpy skin and a lingo that flicked out. The dragon walked around the rough ground, looking for something delicious to eat. One day, when the sun made everything warm and varied, a goat was munching on the lawn, not knowing there was danger nearby. All of a sudden, the Komodo dragon, as sneaky as a shadow, jumped forward with sharp claws and empty eyes. The goat got a big fright and tried to run, but the dragon bit its back leg really hard. The air felt tight as they fought. The dragon shook its head a lot, showing it was stronger than the goat. Its tail swished around in happiness. The wild place saw the big fight between the dragon and the goat. After a while, the dragon was not hungry anymore, so it went down into the wild, leaving behind a scene of winning. Finally, the sun went down, making everything gold, and nature's way continued in that wild place. Headless man. One day, something super weird happened in a quiet neighborhood. The house camera saw a headless man walking down the road. Yep, you got it right. No head. The video showed him just strolling like it was a regular day at the park or on the road. Neighbors were really confused, thinking they might be in a ghost story. The headless guy seemed like he did not even know he did not have a head, just walking around like everything was normal. As people heard about it, everyone started guessing. Some allowed it to be a prank, others believed it was some kind of weird mistake. Youths dared each other to go check out where the headless guy was seen, making things a bit scary and exciting. No one could figure out what was going on. The whole neighborhood could not stop talking about it, and it turned an everyday day into a crazy story that people would remember for a long time. Mystical forest fox. In a thick forest where shadows hide secrets under the trees, a video showed something mysterious. The sun, shining its gold light, uncovered a strange sight. A creature moving fast and tricky among the old trees. It was a mystery, like a wild secret of the woods. Watching the video made you curious. The creature, like a ghost in the woods, moved in a special way. At first, it was hard to see because of the light and dark, making you wonder if it was a story creature or a spirit taking care of the old trees. But then a surprise came. The mystery thing was just a wild fox, a messenger from the wild. Its orange-brown fur matched the colors of the forest ground, like a living ghost blending with nature. Even though we now knew it was a fox, we didn't understand why it was there. Like a ghost moving between different parts of the forest, the fox went from one place to another. At first, it looked like a cat, but if you look closely, it turned into a graceful fox. In the quiet sounds of leaves and the sunlight coming through the trees, the fox kept going mysteriously. It was like a protector of the forest's secrets, leaving everyone watching to wonder about the hidden stories beneath the green trees. Epic showdown between spider and fly. In the daytime light, something strange happened on a laptop. A fly and a spider became part of a secret show. The camera was watching as the fly sat on the cold laptop. The fly had no idea about the surprising story about to unfold. Then, slowly like a ghost, the spider moved toward the fly. It was a tiny hint of what was coming, making the air feel mysterious. The fly didn't know what was happening, just enjoying its normal moment. Suddenly, like a powerful force, the spider grabbed the fly. It happened so quickly, just like the invisible things guiding their meeting. The fly was caught in the spider's strange hold. The laptop, like a quiet guard, saw this mysterious scene. A short moment in the unknown. Life's dance and the puzzle of hunting showed up in the bright day, leaving behind only hints of the mystery in the lights and shadows. A giant snake. In a big green forest, a huge snake as thick as a tree silently moves through the bushes. The snake is bright green and its shiny scales catch the sun. It feels the vibrations of a van passing in and gets curious. It starts wrapping itself around the van like a living vine, giving it a big hug. The snake's twists and turns create a cool pattern. Inside the van, the people do not know about the snake outside. While the snake continues its dance, the van gets wrapped up gently. The forest becomes quiet and the air feels different. The giant snake, like a protector of the woods, seems to say something without making a sound. It's a magical moment where nature and the van are together, a strange meeting of the ultra-modern van and the old, amazing forest snake. Giant alligator. In a quiet town, there was a huge alligator that loved exploring. One day, it set up a strong metal fence. The alligator, being super strong, decided to check out what was on the other side.
Oh, you got it. You got it.
With a big push, the alligator bent the fence, making a hole just big enough for it to go through. The metal made loud noises, but the alligator kept trying until it got to the other side.
Heads up.
But also, the alligator got stuck. The bent fence was a problem. Just when the effects seemed hard, a nice man walked by. He saw the alligator struggling and quickly came to help. With his tools, he made the hole in the fence bigger. The alligator was so happy for the help and crawled down. This adventure turned into a story of an unexpected goodwill between a giant alligator and a helpful stranger. And so, the swampy travel continued with the two familiars, bringing together different worlds. Dogman kill. One night, a man found something strange in his backyard. As he walked under the bright moon, he saw a weird footprint in the soft ground. This print wasn't like any he'd seen before. It had 4 toe pads. He got really curious and bent down to look closer. In the quiet of the night, he thought about what this odd discovery could mean. It hit him that it might be a mark left by a dog, but not a normal one. The 4 clear prints suggested a clever and nimble creature. The man could not help but feel that this was not just a regular dog walk.
But look what I found. Tell me, what the is that?
Excitement bubbled up in him, and he could not oppose imagining what might have happened when it was dark. The 4-tone print was like a secret dispatch, and the man started figuring out the story of a mysterious dog's adventure in the night. With the knight as his partner in crime, the man went on a mental journey, unlocking the mysteries hidden in the Earth's marks.
But look what I found. Tell me, what the is that?
Gorillas at play. In a busy forest, when the sun's warmth holds everything, something really fun is coming off. The high trees make a leafy roof, making a big playground for the happy gorillas. You can hear the echoes of their laughs in the air. The gorillas, big and quick, swing from hanging vines, moving easily through the green maze. Their laughs, sounding like deep rumbles, fill the air while they play games like label and chase. The ground is like a big canvas for them, where they roll and flip happily. Sometimes an aged gorilla watches from afar, its wise eyes taking in the energetic play of the young ones. Sun comes through the thick leaves, making freckled patterns on the ground where the gorillas play. The strong beats of their chests sound like drums, making a wild and natural music for their forest top. As the day goes on, the forest turns into a happy stage, and the gorillas are the stars of an exciting wild show. Leopard and the Hedgehog. Once in the wild, a curious leopard saw a tubby hedgehog and thought, "Yum, that is a tasty-looking snack." The leopard, with its smooth fur and sharp claws, still crept over to the spiky creature, excited about making it a meal. But surprise, the hedgehog, covered in tiny sharp frustration, stood its ground, ready to defend itself. Confused and bothered by the hedgehog's spiky armor, the leopard hesitated. Each time it tried to get near, the thorns pricked its nose or paws, making it uncomfortable. Frustrated but not giving up, the leopard circled the hedgehog, trying to figure out how to outsmart its prickly defense. In the end, the leopard had to admit it could not win. It realized the hedgehog's thorns were strong protection. Empty but humble, the leopard sneaked away, leaving the hedgehog in peace behind its spiky shield. And so, in the heart of the wild, the clever hedgehog won against the strong but outwitted leopard. Dolphin stole a fish. Once upon a time near the ocean, some happy men caught a bunch of shiny fish. They were really proud of their hard work. They chatted excitedly about their big catch. Suddenly, a slick black dolphin showed up with a mischievous look in its eye. Quick as a wink, it grabbed a fish right from one man's hands. The men were surprised, their eyes wide open. The clever dolphin zoomed away, leaving the men laughing and shocked. At the same time, a sneaky camera filmed everything. The men's happy faces turning into surprise, then laughter, and the black dolphin making a quick getaway with its yummy catch. The stolen fish became the talk of the day, a story shared with amazed friends who could hardly believe a black dolphin could be such a tricky and fast thief in the daytime by the shining sea. And that is how the tale of the fish-stealing black dolphin spread throughout the beach city, adding a bit of excitement to their usual seaside days. Raccoon attack on little girl. In a snug house in the big, thick forest, a brave mama was doing her usual chores when she heard her little girl scream loudly. She got scared and hurried outside to see what was going on. To her surprise, a sneaky raccoon was bothering her child. Without wasting any time, the brave mama jumped into action, wanting to keep her child safe. She shouted and waved her arms fiercely, facing off with the tricky raccoon. The mama's heart raced as she picked up her scared child and quickly went back inside their safe home. Later on, the two of them sat together feeling relieved. The house was warm compared to the cool forest outside. Even though the mama was still a bit shaken, she hugged and assured her little one with kind words. In the midst of danger, the mama's strong mama instincts and bravery won.
Grabbed it, and then I grabbed her, and I'm trying to push her in the house and get the raccoon away.
Making the scary encounter turn into a story of how a brave mom defended her child in the heart of the deep, mysterious woods. Pink baby elephant. On a sunny day in the jungle, a little pink baby elephant played in the river. The water sparkled, but suddenly a strong current took hold of the little one. Oh no! The baby elephant started drifting down, its tiny trunk waving for help. Two big elephants, perhaps the baby's family, saw the problem. They hurried to help, their big ears flapping like giant fans. The current was strong, but the brave elephants trumpeted loudly. Wanting to save the little pink one. The baby giant squealed in fear as the river pulled harder. The big elephants worked together, their strong trunks reaching out. With a big effort, they seized the little pink one and pulled it to safety. The pink baby elephant, now safe, snuggled between the big elephants, thankful for the love and the protection. The jungle went back to its calm rhythm, with the pink baby elephant safe beside its new heroes. Lucky chicken. Once on a sunny day, a brave chicken got mixed up and ended up in a place where unfriendly crocodiles lived. When the crocs saw the unexpected feathery visitor, they got really excited and started chasing the poor chicken. Hungry for a snack, feathers were everywhere as the chicken, realizing it was in big trouble, flapped its wings really hard. Luckily, it flew up into the air just in time, leaving the confused crocs snapping at nothing below. The fortunate chicken soared through the sky, making happy noises, while the disappointed crocs watched. The chicken, now a hero in the sky, told the story of its narrow escape to its farm friends. So, with a wild adventure and a heart full of thanks, the lucky chicken kept having safe adventures, always steering clear of the empty crocodile's jaws. Creepy clowns. In a quiet town under the glow of a pale moon, something creepy unfolded. The night air was thick with an unsettling tension as the rhythmic hum of a police car patrolling echoed through empty streets. Suddenly, the officer's dashcam captured a paranormal sight, a creepy clown, his painted face twisted into a sinister grin, lurking in the dark. The officer's heart pounded as they cautiously approached the peculiar figure.
Guys, make sure to keep your hands where we can see them, alright?
Blue and red lights flickered as the dashcam proved the crazy encounter. The clown, seemingly oblivious to the approaching cop car, continued to perform a horrible hop. The air came charged with an implied fear as the officers ordered the clown to halt.
634.
The creepy silence was shattered by the echoing laughter of the clown, transferring chills down the officer's spine. The situation escalated as backup arrived, surrounding the unsettling jester. Tension hung in the air like a thick fog as the dashcam recorded the arrest. Handcuffs snapped shut, and the formerly menacing clown was led away, leaving behind a creepy unease in the quiet town. Snow leopard on trail cam. In the snowy night, a quiet wilderness turns into a mysterious stage under the glowing moon. A special camera catches a cast into the hidden world of a strong and sneaky snow leopard, its spotted fur disappearing in the frosty scenery. In the dark, the clever hunter drags its prey's limp bodies across the icy ground. It's like watching a secret play, with the snow making a crunchy sound under the leopard's soft paws. The camera sees the leopard's smooth moves, its muscles showing under the silver moonlight. The snow leopard's eyes shine with an old wisdom as it walks through the snowy land, alone in the big space. The prey, breathless in the snow, tells a sad story of the leopard's nightly hunt. The predator moves with a clear goal only known to the wild, creating a picture of survival in the freezing cold. The video from the camera shows a timeless form of life and death, where the snow leopard is the quiet ruler of the icy land, a ghostly protector of the snowy night. Leopard attack on wild boar. In a quiet farm with tall swaying grass, something big happened. A spotted leopard, its golden fur blending with the sunny fields, still followed a tubby wild boar. The boar, happily eating roots and not knowing what was coming, was in for a big surprise. Quick as lightning, the leopard jumped out of the murk with its sharp claws out. The boar made a surprised squeal and tried to run, but the leopard was fast and determined. They ran through the crops, making a noisy mess of lawn and dust. Suddenly, the leopard jumped and its claws met the boar's skin. The boar fought hard, showing its tusks, but the leopard was too professed. The calm farm turned into a wild battlefield. The leopard roared in triumph, the sound echoing through the fields. It had won a tough fight, and the farm was left with a crazy scene of nature's untamed excitement. Alligators rescued. Once in a swampy place, there were big, scaled creatures called alligators. They lived happily until some unwanted guests called squatters came and took over their home. Oh no, but then some kind humans came to help. One day, the squatters made a mess in the swamp, scaring the alligators away. It was chaos. But then the heroes came. With strong words and big hearts, they told the squatters to leave and save the alligators' home. The heroes convinced the squatters to go away. Slowly, the alligators got their peaceful swamp back. The heroes even made safe spots for the alligators to relax. With cheers and tail splashes, the alligators were thankful for their new friends. The swamp became a happy, calm place again, all because of the humans who saved the alligators from those pesky squatters. The brown bear. One sunny day in the mountains, a big brown bear decided to rest and came to a friendly man. The bear had a mix of dark and light brown fur, and its eyes sparkled with curiosity. The man, surprised but not scared, looked at the bear with a grin. They sat together, enjoying the peaceful mountain view. The bear seemed happy, looking at the man now and then as if sharing the joy. Birds chirped above, and a soft breeze moved the tree leaves hard. The two pals made a special scene surrounded by nature's beauty. The guy, feeling calm, decided to share some nuts with the bear. He took them out, and to everyone's joy, the bear happily accepted. They sat together peacefully, creating an unexpected goodwill in the heart of the mountains. A story of harmony between a person and nature. Haunted school. In a quiet town, there was this really old school that everyone talked about in whispers. One night, a news anchor and his team decided to check out the spooky stories. They had cameras and a lot of curiosity, so they went into the deserted building. The air felt heavy with mystery as they walked through halls that made creaky sounds and classrooms that were all dark and shadowy. All the unforeseen weird noises filled the air, like ghosts whispering around them. The news anchor, holding on to his microphone, tried to stay calm as things got even creepier. They went deeper, and the lights started fluttering, and doors were slamming, making everything super tense. The news anchor's heart was beating fast as they learned about scary stories from the school's past. Ghosts and strange things kept popping up, and they caught everything on camera. The news anchor with big eyes reported everything live from the haunted school, telling spooky stories that gave viewers the chills. After the investigation, the news team could not stop wondering about what is real and what is not, leaving the town feeling kind of uneasy. Eagle attack on wolf. One sunny day in the wild, a big fight happened between two tough animals, an eagle and a wolf. The wolf, all furry and on high alert, was walking around in the open space. Suddenly, the sky got dark as the eagle dove down, its sharp claws ready. Quick and quiet, the eagle aimed for the wolf's face and grabbed it really tight with its strong claws. The wolf yelped in surprise and pain because the eagle was showing who was boss. Feathers flew everywhere like a wild dance between the hunter and the hunted. Indeed, though, the wolf was usually very strong. It got kind of overwhelmed for a moment by the surprise attack from the sky. The eagle's claws held onto the wolf's face super tight, making a lasting mark on the wild scene. It was a real-life drama in nature where the sky fought the ground, and who would win depended on how hard the eagle's claws could hold on. Mountain lion screams. Deep in the thick jungle, a man sat quietly, watching and waiting. He held his weapon ready for any animal that might come his way. The air felt heavy with excitement as he anticipated a possible catch. Out of nowhere, a scary roar broke the peaceful scene. The man's heart raced and his eyes widened in surprise. Seemed to appear in the air, echoing the beats of his pounding heart. The jungle echoed with a loud roar of a lion, its powerful voice spreading throughout the trees. Fear took hold of the man, and he held his breath in suspense. In a panic, he looked around, trying to find where the frightening sound came from. The danger hung in the air. Every noise, every snap of a shoot added to the stress. The man, once a calm hunter, now felt like he hunted. The jungle, once a peaceful stage, turned into an intense story of survival, with a man right in the middle of it. Snake grabbed a man. Deep in the thick, mysterious jungle, a huge anaconda as big as a tree curled itself around a stuck truck. The air felt heavy with worry as the massive snake squeezed tighter. In the middle of all the chaos, a poor man got caught in the snake's deadly grab. His friends, looking really spooked, tried their best to free him from the snake's tight coils. The big snake, with its mouth wide open, started eating the man bit by bit. The jungle filled with the muffled cries of the trapped man, mixing with the hopeless howls of his friends. It was like a sad play of nature's strong force. While the friends fought to save their trapped friend, the snake just kept eating, not bothered by their attempts. The jungle, watching this battle between humans and a beast, stayed quiet, a reminder of how tough and unforgiving survival can be in the wild. Mountain lion killed the family cat. In a quiet place where people live, something really sad happened. A big cat from the mountains called a mountain lion hurt the family's favorite cat. The person who owns the house was very, very sad and told the super sad story to the person on the news.
It's very heartbreaking, and to see your kids.
With tears in their eyes, they talked about the night when the cat, who used to play a lot, got hurt by the wild mountain lion. While telling the story, the sad person took breaks and looked really, really worried. They said how it felt like a big loss and how they could not do anything to stop it. The person on the news was nice and listened carefully, showing they understood the sad feelings. Other people in the area also felt sad when they heard about it. The person who owned the house shared stories about the happy times with their cat. It was clear how much they loved the cat, and the sad event with the mountain lion made everyone realize how life with pets can be sensitive and sad sometimes. Wild dog pulls impala. One sunny day in a quiet place, a wild dog found an impala hiding under a carport. The dog got really excited and wanted to play tug-of-war with the impala. With a quick pull, the wild dog yanked the impala out from its comfy spot. The impala was surprised and confused, trying to resist, but the dog was just too strong. The carport, which used to be a safe spot for the impala, turned into a surprising battleground for the strange showdown. People from near houses peeked out of their windows, amazed by the weird scene passing in front of them. The impala, indeed though it was caught off guard, fought back against the dog's pulling. The struggle went on for a short but intense time, keeping everyone on edge. Eventually, the wild dog won, pulling the impala out into the open. This made it a really strange and unforgettable moment in the generally calm neighborhood. The carport, once a safe place, now came a stage for a wild and unexpected animal show. Real ghost dancing. Late one spooky night, a guy was riding his bike down a lonely road when something super weird happened. Out of nowhere, a see-through ghost popped up and started doing a creepy dance right there on the road. The guy had no clue what was going on. He just kept on riding. But lucky for us, his bike's camera caught the whole ghostly show. The ghost seemed like he was having a ghost party, twirling and swaying in a really graceful way. It was like a weird dance under the bright moon. The guy, feeling all confused and kinda scared, could not believe what he was seeing on his bike's camera. The ghost did not care at all about the guy. It just kept on dancing, making the quiet road look all magical and strange. So now this guy has this crazy story to share about a ghost doing a dance on a moonlit road. And all of it got caught on his bike's camera, making it a tale that mixes the real world with spooky stuff. Otter caught by a trail cam. Under the moonlight, something cool happened in the woods. A smart otter, usually slick and playful, got into a little trouble. It all started when it was really dark, and the trees were covered in darkness. But guess what? A tricky camera was spying on our furry friend. With a sly look in its eyes, the otter went on a wild adventure, not realizing the camera was keeping an eye on it. The movie showed the otter doing all sorts of fun stuff, like twirling around in the dark. Its fur, once super clean, now looked all messy, telling the tale of its muddy adventure. The camera still watched as the otter played and did daring effects in the night. This exciting story of dark fun shows the Otter's secret meetup with the night, captured in a bunch of cool movies. It's like a sneak peek into the awesome things that are when the sun goes to bed. Strange lights on cam. One night, something really weird happened in the quiet woods. There was this camera in the dark, and it took a spooky picture. The eyes of a lone coyote had strange lights, making the normal night turn into something really strange. The dark night suddenly had these odd lights coming from the coyote's eyes, like it was telling secrets about the night. The light showed a kind of quiet dance in the dark.
Whether it's alien, I'm not sure about that, but it's definitely is UFO.
The camera kept taking pictures, and each one showed a different part of this strange thing. The runner, usually a creature of the dark, now looked like it had a glow, and its eyes were shining in a way that was not normal. The quiet night now had these blinking lights, making a sort of magical scene in the middle of the woods. What made the coyote's eyes light up like that? The camera saw it all, but stayed quiet, making people wonder about the mysteries hidden in the night. Thank you for coming along this spooky adventure with us. Subscribe to our channel if you want more spine-chilling stories and hair-raising encounters. We're always going into the deepest recesses to bring you the most intriguing and terrifying video ever captured on camera. And remember to set that notification bell to ensure you get all the updates on our fascinating adventures. Crocodile attack on mouse. Once upon a time in the lush green land, a tiny mouse ventured near a winding river. The sun sparkled on the water, casting a magical gleam on the surroundings. Little did the mouse know, a silent watcher lurked beneath the face, a mighty crocodile with eyes like dark. The mouse, busy nibbling on tender leaves, was oblivious to the danger that approached. Suddenly, with a swift swish, the crocodile lunged towards the unsuspecting mouse. Its important jaws snapped shut like a clap of thunder. The mouse, quick on its bases, danced down just in the nick of time, hardly escaping the fearsome bite. The riverbank echoed with the suspenseful howl of leaves as the chase unfolded. The crocodile, determined and grim, continued its pursuit, transferring ripples through the emerald green leafage. The mouse dodged, heart-pounding, seeking refuge in the maze of greens. Nature's drama unfolded, a dance of survival between the cunning crocodile and the nimble mouse, each playing their part in the age-old story of the wild. Lion attack on man. As the sun went down behind the big trees in the jungle, some people exploring slipped upon a really scary sight. A man wearing torn clothes was in big trouble. There was a fierce lion circling him, looking super hungry. The air got tense as the travelers gasped, completely shocked and stuck in place. The man, with his eyes wide open and no way out, held onto his substitute weapon, trying really hard to stop the lion. His heart was pounding, just like the lion's growls that echoed in the thick bushes. The trippers, hiding in the gloom, watched still, scared and not able to breathe as the crazy scene unfolded. All of a sudden, the jungle got really loud with the sounds of the man and the lion fighting. The lion jumped, showing its teeth, and the man fought back with everything he had. In this wild fight for survival, the traveler saw nature's power, like a crazy music of life and death. The peaceful jungle was now a loud battleground where two strong forces fought to be the boss. Confusing bubbles. The person who posted this video on YouTube claims it was recorded on June 23, 2023, but it was actually filmed in 2015 by a guy named Hector Garcia. Whatever it is, it shines in the sunlight. Garcia commented that he has never seen anything like it before. Some viewers thought it was just a plastic piece or a large cluster of bubbles carried by the wind. However, when you use a thermal filter, you can see several hotspots. Interestingly, many people in the comments section of the video also mentioned seeing similar objects. People from all around the world have reported witnessing the same strange floating mass.
Now you see them sparkling lights in it.
Thank you for coming along on this spooky adventure with us. Subscribe to our channel if you want more spine-chilling stories and hair-raising encounters. We're always going into the deepest recesses to bring you the most intriguing and terrifying video ever captured on camera. And remember to set that notification bell to ensure you get all the updates on our fascinating adventures.